of a sparrow or a plane drops down a couple feet again to catch the wind that still remains, but I'm left breathless anyway. I thought the world ended in March until I heard the doorbell ring. Just me here standing in the dark, but I'll light up everything again. This can't be the end. This can't be the end. This can't be the end. This can't be the end of all that summer had to say. What little time has gone away, I'll glue it all back anyway. I'll glue it all back anyway. This can't be the end. This can't be the end. This can't be the end. This can't be the end of all that summer had to say. What little time has gone away, I'll glue it all back anyway. I'll glue it all back anyway. 3 years ago, 1 month today, the second left but lost my way, and now I turn through heather walls. When Jenny says she's seen it all, she means from here to down the hall, and she is right in her own way. But I'm running out of string. And I ruin everything. But I'm running out of string. Turn back and you'll still find me. And I ruin everything. Turn back and you'll still find me. At the premiere, I don't know when time begins. I don't know when time begins. At the premiere, I don't know when time begins. I don't know when time begins. The flowers hang a violet hue, the clocks run back, and so should you. As Jenny starts her old refrain. The seasons change, the walls remain. I can't recall my mother's name, nor will I use it if I do. But I'm running out of string. And I ruin everything. But I'm running out of string. Turn back and you'll still find
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is another episode of Nerdy Live in the Morning. I'm your morning mix master, Nerdy John, the nerdiest radio host on YouTube, host of the most underrated show in commentary. Joining me, as always, it is the Senator of Sass herself, the OG. It is Squatchin. How are you doing today?
Hi, John. How are you? Good
I'm
morning, chat.
Good morning. And today, guys, we are joined by a very special someone. Today, we are joined by K-Huck. How you doing today?
I am wonderful. Good morning, everybody. Hello, Nerdy. Hello, Squatchin.
Hello.
You know, Lady Nerdiest, if you're in the chat, we need you to come up with a good nickname for K-Huck here.
Ooh. Didn't she call me like the HR lawyer or something?
I think I thought that was like a name you gave yourself.
No, I think oh God, what I can't remember what it was about, but I think that she dubbed me the HR lawyer or something. I can't remember. I know it was HR something. I know that. But I just can't remember if it was lawyer or something else.
JK1 says, "Hello, I'm up early enough to watch this show today. Hooray, yes, hooray, hooray, hooray."
Hello.
Glad you could join us. So guys, okay. So, Dark Viper. I think he gives Australians a bad name.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just a little bit?
Yeah, he's something else. That's what he is. I mean, holy cow.
I think he might have a little bit of autism, you know?
The dingo should have ate him as a baby.
Very true.
I don't know if I would go that far.
Dingo ate my baby.
Dingo ate my baby.
I mean, she's not partially wrong. I'm just saying.
Maybe he'll go for a walk, and a drop bear will bludgeon him from the skies. Just drop on his head and just
and then vipers will
smack
attack him.
some sense into him.
No Australian gives
Australia. The side of chlamydia.
Oh my god.
All of the drop bears have the clap, John. This is fact.
They basically do because they're...
All of the clean ones died out in the fires.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's That's just sad. That's sad.
It fucking sucks.
Anyway, guys. So, some of you may remember a couple months ago when Dark Viper sent out a failed copyright strike against Chud Logic.
Mm-hmm.
And if you recall, citing stuff like, "You played my video," and then like he was also complaining about the thumbnail as well. Well,
yes.
Here is a tweet that Chud Logic made. "Remember when Dark Viper filed a DMCA against me last year reacting to one of his videos, and he got knocked back by YouTube? Well, he hired a lawyer to file it on his behalf, who also messed up the DMCA and had to go backwards and forwards with YouTube for months to finally get it through. As part of their correspondence, his lawyers, probably at Dark Viper's request, demanded YouTube keep the emails private because they were worried I would make content out of it and defame him."
Oh my god.
Surprise, surprise, not just Chud is making content from it.
Oh god, no. The content is plenty for this one, guys.
Yes. Oh yes.
Cocaine Bear with his psychic meth wombat. Oh my god.
Yes.
I feel like we're just talking about Kessels as spirit animals there.
True.
Everything
is connected, John.
Yeah.
Everything is connected.
They alluded to taking legal action against both me and YouTube if they passed it on to me. Well, the good news is I have the full email chain and we'll be going over it on stream.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Import. or
We also
import?
stipulate that this correspondence not be shared, in part or in full, with Chud Logic, and must be kept confidential. We believe that it is highly likely that Chud will use copies of any correspondence to create further content on his channel that may either A, defamatory nature, or B, lead to further infringement of our client's work. Each outcome would be a detriment to our client. We know that the takedown correspondence between our client and YouTube with respect to the first infringing work was subsequently used by Chud Logic to create further offensive content, which included copies of a takedown correspondence and reference to our client being a copyright abuser, which may give rise to an action in defamation. On this point, we refer to the following videos for your reference only. And then, whatever that
Redacted.
was. Should YouTube breach the confidential nature of this correspondence, our client receives all rights that he may have at law or inquiry to take appropriate legal action against both YouTube and Chud Logic.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, okay. Listen, okay. I have no doubt in my mind, right, that you could take on Chud Logic, right, in a legal battle. I mean, it's expensive, it'd be across seas, but you think you can take on YouTube in a legal battle and win?
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Film it so we can laugh at you later.
Excuse-moi. Dark Viper. Listen, okay. I understand they do things differently in the land down under. But, did you take the meth from the meth wombat that Squatchin mentioned earlier?
I mean, it's very well possible.
Yeah. Pass me popcorn. And then, so on his his second channel, Dark Viper Rambles, right? Here is a clip from one of his videos. Dark Viper says he's being harassed by the H3H3 podcast because they played sound bites of him on their show.
This reminded me that very recently I found out that Ethan has something like 6 different sound effects of me on his podcast. Not only that, he is using...
6. 6 is too many,
Oh my
Squatchin.
god.
I
Oh,
think
clearly.
that counts as surrounds.
Oh, definitely. Absolutely, John.
Absolutely. You're insane if you think you can file legal paperwork against someone and think the other party shouldn't be privy to that being filed against them. I know, yeah, literally, he is threatening, his lawyers are threatening legal action against Chud Logic, and they're like, you gotta make sure not to share this with him. Like, okay, buddy.
Used them frequently for over 2 years. That is just really fucked up.
Oh my god.
What? Baby gonna cry. This baby gonna cry.
Oh my god.
Squatchin, how would you feel about some Dark Viper sound bites?
Oh, fucking bet. You get to pick them. I don't care which.
There we go.
Ooh, let's go.
14.
It's 14 pages!
14 pages.
That's right.
14.
One of my favorite people on the internet, Dark Viper. 14 pages!
As someone who has been incessantly harassed
That should
by
be a
him for
soundbite.
years in front of thousands, he is one of those truly deserving of being driven off the internet.
It's sad. Wait, it's sad that Ethan Klein's announcement of taking an indifferent break from H3H3 was clickbait as someone. Oh my god. Dark Viper's posting this himself. Oh my.
I don't know how sick of an individual you have to be to do something like this. Like, if he was using it in some wholesome way, or shouting me out in some positive way, fine.
Oh my god. Yeah, if it benefits you. Yeah, if it benefits
As long as
you.
it doesn't make me look bad, you guys.
Yeah. This guy is so ego-driven, okay? He tries to morally grandstand, okay? He's just another YouTuber. He's more like he's fueled by his ego because he played GTA well a couple times.
But
Oh
he's
my
just
God.
using it to mock me.
You can't
Yeah,
mock me. You
Oh my
can't
God.
mock me.
I did write a 14.
I'm a big, strong boy. I'm Dark Viper. I'm a big, strong boy. You can't make fun of me.
Mommy says I'm special.
Yeah, mommy said I'm special for beating GTA. You should respect me.
Page script
I hope this is all included in the lawyer's further document, okay?
explaining it's a
Right?
14
Me
page
too.
document. On page 14, it's 14 pages long, which is why I spent 14 pages establishing. It's a 14 page
14 pages. 14
meticulously
pages,
written.
14 pages.
It's 14 pages!
There we go.
14 pages!
Yeah, I'm gonna need 14 papers of something, you know what I mean, to get through this.
8 ounces.
14 ounces, that's right, squad. Well, guys, so... as might be aware, obviously, I guess, this was a, way for him to make content on it. On his main channel, Dark Viper uploads this video right here. How YouTube's copyright blunder sparked a hate campaign against me. Why do you
God.
hate me?
Baby.
I'm Dark Viper. Why do you hate me so much? Then there's the correspondence again. Very funny how this wretched little freak represents himself here when he was so terrified of more content being made about him that he got his lawyers to demand that the DMCA not be sent to me as I make more offensive content. All the hate he gets is 100% exurged, except his sycophant fans know it. Oh my god, yeah. If you ever talk negatively about Dark Viper, immediately in the comment section you get, you don't understand copyright, okay? Dark Viper understands copyright, you don't, okay?
Clearly
you
he
might
doesn't.
be
If
citing
he's...
an example of, like, fair use being, well presented, okay? But that's not what Dark Viper is talking about. Actually, that's bad. Dark Viper says right there, so... Also, here are some of the, I think these are screenshots from the video, Viper. So here's Kristen Ark. I'm glad he used the photo of him getting checked for AIDS and Chud photoshopped to look like the guy who pulled the gun. And then here, because this is a document that includes literally everyone who's talked about Dark Viper. As we can see here,
Oh my
Kristen
god.
Ark, 6.5k subscribers, Chud Logic versus Dark Viper over fair use, live stream reaction to Bo Black's Twitter versus Dark Viper AU video linked above previously serves to mainly laugh at the content included in the video.
Oh.
And then
Oh my god.
all the links of people talking about it. Every single link.
God damn.
Bro.
And guess who makes a cameo appearance?
Us.
Oh, let's go.
Nerdy John, 1.6k subscribers. Dark Viper.
Your
uses
numbers are wrong,
content.
Dark Viper.
Yeah.
Fix
Hashtag
that,
John.
please.
Included for completeness can probably ignore 39 views. I love how they added that. Plays the clip of Matt ignore. I guess Dark Viper's real name's Matt. Ignoring Nicholas
doxed.
Diorio's super chat message, and then mentions the seriousness of receiving a copyright strike. And then Dark Viper, let's see, Diesel patches at the bottom there. Sorry, not Diesel patches. Diesel. But yeah, guys, okay. I'm very happy to announce I was included in a legal document involving 2 YouTubers, okay? I'm calling out a flex.
Hell yeah. Wow. That's oh my
Well,
god.
and like this is
I have
this is what I think happened. I don't think his lawyers act. I don't think the lawyers themselves actually went through every single person talking about it. I think Viper and his like sick. I think his like diehard like fan base was like, okay, let's find every single person who ever talks
Yep.
negatively about Dark Viper in this situation,
Mm-hmm.
and then sent it to the lawyers. And we're like, well,
Yep.
I guess we gotta file all this.
Yep, that makes total sense. Yeah, that's more logical. Yeah, I agree.
This is great, absolutely great. So yeah,
Uh,
here's the video right here, and with a Dark Viper recording in his black void of a room.
Oh,
How YouTubers' copyright blunders sparked a hate campaign against me. Here we go. 45 minutes killed me.
I have never in my entire life experienced the level of concentrated stupidity that I experienced in the story that I'm about to tell you. Unfortunately, it is a bit long, and as I mentioned previously, really stupid. I therefore do not want to take the time to memorize this script that I have here so that I can read it to the camera while looking at it. So to save time, I'm just going to directly read from my script. I'm sorry you're not going to have my beautiful eyes staring deep into your soul, but there you go. As you likely know, I'm not unfamiliar with people knowingly or unknowingly misrepresenting me on the internet, but this is the first time that YouTube's own screw-up caused this to happen. On November
Again, YouTube is legally required to like follow through with any copyright takedown notice.
Mm-hmm.
It is on the other person's end to make sure they file everything properly. If you did not file it properly, they cannot take down your note. Like they cannot do your takedown request.
Yeah.
That is on you, Viper, not on YouTube.
Mm-mm.
Where is she coming
It's
from?
Oh, what? Oh. Oh my god, 14 pages.
Oh my god.
45 minutes, 14-page AIDS test result. Jesus, thank you, sir.
Oh my. Well, yeah,
Thank you.
that's how long the AIDS test is going to be. It's 45 pages. I mean, not 45. It's 14 pages. You know, that's going to take a
14
while.
pages.
I think I might know who
Jesus.
that is, by the way, guys.
You think?
I think I have a sneaky suspicion as to who
Sneaky
that could be.
suspicion. Sneaky
Yep.
suspicion.
It could be any number of people.
I'm thinking of one particular savage bird.
Okay. It's either Pidgey or Teddy.
But never mind.
Pidgey.
And it is too early for Teddy, so.
Yeah.
In 2023, I submitted a takedown notice to YouTube because someone re-uploaded one of my videos.
Entire misrepresentation, by the way. They did not re-upload your video. It was a reaction to your video.
What does a meth pipe look like?
It's like a crack pipe. It's the same thing.
This is like cylindrical glass with the bulbous end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Totally not drawing.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
no, it's like Swatchin has the
Oh,
power
no.
to do that now.
Yeah, I can do that now.
Oh, that's true. Oh no.
But no,
Nothing's lagging.
But someone re-uploaded my content. No, they didn't. They reacted to your content. Your issue seems to be they reacted to your content in full. So let's see. We watched 38 seconds of this. So for the next 2 hours of this live stream, we are just going to speculate. We're going to pull a Vosh, and we're just going to speculate what you said. And so we can make up entire points on you. And, you know, go from there, right? That sounds like a good point.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, guys, okay, obviously we can't play it because, you know, we gotta respect Dark Viper's copyright, but I heard him say that he is a massive fan of Vosh's folder.
I mean, I could see it.
I heard him say that in the video.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
I can't play you the clip because we gotta respect his copyright. But
Mhm.
True.
But Dark Viper says in this video that, you know, he just really likes Vosh's folder. You know, you gotta trust me on this one, guys. Yeah, we gotta trust me, bro, this a bit. But no, like seriously, in order to you could say, well, you didn't like my video, so it's bad faith to begin with. But like, in order to like show your actual arguments, it's good to show what you're saying. Dark Viper,
Yeah.
so that way, we can't misconstrue any of your conversations or anything, any of your points. It's right there in the open for us to talk about.
As we say in commentary,
What do we say in commentary?
A lot.
context matters. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
That too.
Kind of matters, Dark Viper.
Okay, I thought you were about to say allegations or evidence.
Oh,
That
that's the other
too.
one. That too. Yes, that's true.
A fairly standard procedure, usually met with no resistance, and something I've done for years. This time though, YouTube wrongly rejected this notice, then
Again, they can't wrongly, they legally can't wrongly reject a notice if you didn't file it properly, buddy. Guess what?
Self-inflicted, Dark Viper.
Yeah.
Keep coping.
Yeah.
Learn to read the documents you're trying to file while filing them instead of bitching and complaining that you filed them wrong.
proceeded to, for months, ignore literally every email sent to them by me or my lawyer, instead firing back an automated response every single time. It wasn't until a month and a half later, on December 24th, 2023, that someone at YouTube seemingly noticed this irregularity and sent a further email stating, "Hello, please disregard the previous message," that being their most recent automated response. "We've received your complaint and determined it requires further examination. We'll get back to you once we've completed our review." It took YouTube a further 3 months to finally respond on March 20th,
Isn't this a Karen complaining that, like, her fries were, like, made 2 minutes late?
Right? Jesus.
I told you to take immediate, or like when, oh no, this is a good one. When like a Karen like complains about a like house party. Oh my god, 14 page A's test result. Listen, essay is the same as reaction content. How else do you think the poor innocent Dark Viper got those AIDS? Those green monetization marks are a positive. As Dark Viper's test results. Honest theft bag. Oh my god. So yes, K-Huck, I don't think you were around for this, but so when Dark Viper released 14 pages of his crusade against reaction content, right? He compared someone reacting to a video to someone spiking your drink at a party and raping you.
Jesus Christ.
Excuse me, what?
Yes. So you can see, well, like the 14-page AIDS test result pointed out, okay? This is equivalent to him being assaulted, okay? He's trying to tell his story, and the authorities don't believe him. This is truly a terrible event for him.
Oh my god. I got nothing.
can't.
Oh my god.
He's like, I'm done.
Oh my god. Trippy and Savage with 14 pages of high-powered blooder acid.
Nice.
But the poor baby, Dark Viper, the poor baby.
2024, it was at this point they finally actually read the case and took down the video I submitted a takedown notice to, something they should have done on day one.
Again, you filed it improperly.
What a colossal shitfest. If this dispute had remained private, that would have been one thing.
Yeah, you
YouTube's
are.
error and lack of review of this case led to some of the most dishonest and downright disgusting people to lie about me repeatedly to the masses. These people were ignorant of most details, so they just made shit up. What they did know and didn't like, they just selectively ignored. So that's a basic overview of the story, but let's get into the nitty-gritty details. On November 10th, someone posted in my Ask Me Anything Discord, "Are you going to respond to this guy?" And he linked the video, Dark Viper is seething about Jack's film stealing his thunder.
Yeah, so in case you guys are need a little bit of an update on that. So during the whole SS Sniper Wolf and Jack's Films stuff,
Oh.
Dark Viper made a video about how like he's not jealous, but he's also kind of jealous about how like Jack's Films has been getting like getting all the attention on like anti-reaction content when he's the one who's been crusading for anti-reaction content for years. Totally not jealous.
Yeah, no. That doesn't seem jealous to me.
No.
No, not at all. No.
Mm. Dark Viper filed those complaints as well as Quantum TV did. True. True. By the way, guys, thank you for being here watching us today. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Also, make sure to share out the stream. We want as many people in here as possible to laugh at an Australian clown.
Obviously, this title being clickbait and not representative of my actual emotional state or
Clickbait on the emotional state.
perspective. To this I said, why would I respond to a re-upload of my video? What
It's not a re-upload.
this user had linked was a recently uploaded reaction to my video, Am I Jealous of Jack's Film's Success with Credit the Creators? This reaction being done by the reactor, Chud Logic. I came to learn that Chud hosts watch parties. You know, group discussion.
No.
No.
They're not watch parties.
Well, to him they are.
They're commentary it's commentary.
Okay,
reaction
John, you
live
gotta
shows.
understand the word commentary might be a little too large for Mr. Meth-addled Wombat over here to understand.
True, very true.
They use
Very,
tiny
very
words.
true. Mm-hmm.
Super tiny words, so nothing can be misunderstood. This is an Australian we're talking about.
Yeah.
They're not exactly the brightest.
Except for the Australians watching us right now.
True.
True.
Sessions of other people's creative works quite frequently. He plays the original video in full, without alteration, traditionally ignorant of the contents of the video beforehand.
I wanted to watch this because oh, wrong thing. Here we go. Apparently this video is very funny, so I guess we'll see. Let's watch this video. So it's Am I Jealous of Jack's Film's Success with Credit the Creators?
As I have explained to death, this overtly violates fair use law.
It does not actually.
It
Listen,
does
It's actually
not.
very much within fair use.
It's very much within fair use. He's definitely salty about his React Crusade isn't going in his favor like he did for Jack's films. I know, right? Well, that's because like Jack's is what you want about him, right? Well, he can present an argument, right? With Dark Viper, it's I'm right, I know I'm right, and if you don't think I'm right, you're part of the problem. Right? He's a schizo. He's been a schizo for years, okay? Listen, guys, people who get big just off a plain GTA aren't exactly the most intelligent people out there. Very
Apparently
clear
not.
that Dark Viper has short tough guy syndrome. Listen, we respect the short kings, okay? But he is not one of those short kings. He is a short troglodyte.
You okay?
Everything okay, Huck?
Yeah, sorry. Something got knocked over in here and it scared the crap out of Pluto. Sorry, I'm good.
Oh, the poor doggo, the poor doggo.
Yeah.
Oh, Papa.
He's fine. He's fine.
Okay.
Which surprisingly, Chud was willing to admit multiple times in his reaction.
Obviously, you know, I am biased because I do react to things. I, you know, feel I do a fair use job, even though not legally, but ethically, I kind of react to stuff pretty heavily.
Not legally, but ethically. Well, I think that's Chud being ignorant on like how how the fair use system works, because like there have been multiple cases where like this type of reaction content is well within the fair use. Also, hi Shanry, how you doing?
Hey, Shanry.
Hey, Henry. Squatching. I just gotta say one thing real quick.
Uh-oh.
I've never been more proud to know you until today. John, check
It's
out
not.
the chat.
Oh no,
It's not done.
Yeah, no, trust me.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
You see.
we'll show it when it's fully done.
Yeah. just let you know what I'm working on.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
the
all right.
stream highlight of this is going to be fantastic. Just letting you guys know. Thumbnails
Legally,
fire.
I think that all of them fall under the same issue with, full reacting to the content that exists. Like, if you watch a 30-second TikTok, right? I don't think that's a big deal. And I think ethically or morally, it's not that big crazy a thing. But from an IP perspective, you have breached that person's IP and they could legitimately file a DMCA request against you if they wanted to. Same with Asmongold Reacts. Yes, he talks a lot, but it includes the entire
Come
video.
here. Come here. You are okay.
Of course, I don't really care that
here.
it's illegal. I care more that it is grossly immoral for reasons
Come
I've
here.
also explained to death. I have no problem
Come
with
here.
commentary content. People making their own videos that require some use of other people's work for context. In fact, there are even
got
some
funny
limited cases
ass
where I
way
am
of
okay
showing
with
it.
reaction content. For example,
Come here.
if you want to
Come
react to
here.
your
Okay, if you're going to talk to the dog, make sure to mute.
own work or other people's work that you are personally involved in. I am fine with people watching advertisements and
Get
often
over
even
here.
live events, assuming you're an official rebroadcaster. It is the people sitting around watching other people's videos in order to re-upload them to
Pluto,
YouTube.
shut up.
Hi, Dark Viper, hi. What a copyright struck me. You gonna copyright
Go,
struck me,
go,
buddy?
go lay down. Go. What is your deal?
I'm so sick. So I'm sick, so I don't mind. I mean, he should be really confident. He really should be so confident in his legal analysis on fair use when he couldn't even file the legal paperwork properly. I know, right? Dark Viper issue is he's conflating people like Chud that add analysis to the opinion. The same as like XQC going, whoa, no, yeah, absolutely.
No.
He views it's like when you talk
Go
to a
lay down. You.
Okay, I'm gonna serve her mute. I'm gonna serve her mute K-Huck until she's done talking to her.
Hey, I don't think she heard you when you asked her to mute.
Yeah.
Maybe DM.
Yeah, just DM her in the group chat. Let her know.
Right.
Doggo want to hang out and want to do commentary. I know. We are very much for the doggos hanging out and doing commentary, but we gotta make sure that we can talk our points. Anyway, he views reaction content as a puritanical Christian views anyone who's outside the faith. If you don't 100% believe what I am saying, or you are slightly deviant, like in like how you do things, then you are 100% evil, and you should be stopped. That's how he views it.
And avoid any work themselves that I dislike. Consequently, I filed a takedown notice of the re-upload of my work and the live stream it was in. I have done this in the past without issue, but this was the first time I had to do it since I made my videos explaining in great detail the market harm of reaction content. I submitted both notices around the same time, the live stream still being public at that point. I only note this because some believed I did them separately and that the live stream was unlisted. Some people seem unaware that it does take time for YouTube to process these claims, giving time for a live stream to become unlisted.
No, my copyright strike happened within the day of my stream being done. Does not take time. You're just an idiot.
It is also possible that it was unlisted, but I found it via a playlist. I honestly don't remember. This event wasn't particularly noteworthy at the time. Some people, particularly stupid people, asserted that I attempted to take down Chud's re-upload because of things he said alongside it. I apparently didn't like that Chud criticized me. Not only did I not know this person at the time, but I gave about as much thought to this strike as a person gives to flicking a fly off their shoulder. It appeared as if
You are a insignificant fly to me, Chud Logic. I am Dark Viper. I play GTA for a living. You should respect me.
Okay, so he's referring to it as the same as flicking a fly. So if tickling is sexual abuse, what is flicking?
Ooh, oh no. Oh no. Oh,
I mean,
no.
what type of monster are we dealing with here, John?
True. Just flicks stuff all the time? What the heck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
this person's main claim to fame was being a sentient potato.
right?
If my thumbnail being included in the re-upload doesn't suggest the quality of this video,
How about instead of just like blindly like copyright striking stuff, you actually like look into what's you had to pull clips. You know he's not okay, so hang on. I think Dark Viper, I think Chud's original video still up.
Oh, that's right. It should be.
Where are you, good sir? Where are you? Oh, I guess it's not up. But okay, my point being, Chud added his thoughts, his opinions, his original content to this situation.
Mm.
It's not, again, it's not a re-upload of your video, it's an analysis of your video. Like someone pointed out in the chat, it's not XQC level of him just going, whoa. Yo, 14 page AIDS test result with a 10. I mean, it depends on where you flick. If you flick on someone else, on almost any part of the body, it could be classified as assault and battery. Oh my god. And you're sitting on next to Chris Hansen. Oh my god.
I suspect the question, raped by Jack, and the person
Yeah, it's called a funny thumbnail. I know you don't know what funny is, Dark Viper. I know humor escapes you.
the upload doesn't suggest the quality of this video. I suspect the question, raped by Jack, and the person being named Chud Logic gives you as much understanding as you need. I think my lawyer said it best when she unprompted stated that Chud seemed to express absolutely zero understanding of a single thing I talked about in my video.
Oh, your lawyer said that? The person who's like being paid to make sure that like, yes, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right on this, buddy.
The person that spent all that
Exactly.
money and all that effort to go to law school and couldn't fill out a fucking document properly.
Good point, Twatchin. Good point.
This obviously makes it very hard to care about what he said, let alone what someone that stupid has to say about anything.
People think he's an obsessed schizo. I mean, I'd never speak to this freak. There's no fucking way. He's a
Look, here are all the clips of him making fun of me. He's making fun of me, guys. I'm Dark Viper. I play video games. They don't respect me.
despicable, pretentious want nothing to do with him. Loser. He's a fucking loser. He's pathetic. He's a pathetic little fucking wretch as far as I'm concerned. Wait, what?
Way to show that you don't care about what he says, and then like show all the mean things he says to you, and be like, yeah, he deserved to be copyright struck. He deserved it. Personally, I don't care about how hyperbolic his comparison of reaction content to SA is. The fact that he made it in the first place doesn't make me take him serious. I know, right? As soon as like you. Guys, hot take, right? You know, I think assault's one of the most serious things that can happen to a person on the planet, right? As soon as you compare reaction content to that, it's like, imagine if he made a comparison of like, when streamers react to a person's content without permission, it's like being sent to the camps by the Nazis.
Oh Jesus! Okay.
He's like one chromosome away from making that comparison.
I mean,
if one brain cell wasn't working properly, he would make that comparison.
What does that mean? I don't even understand what he means by that. What difference does that make? How is that a different I don't understand the difference. Why does that make a difference? But yeah, no, he's a fucking despicable little cunt. I really dislike this guy. I think he's a piece of shit. Yeah, I don't know. I just think he's a little rat. He's just got this like autistic obsession. It's obviously long because this guy's an autistic freak. This guy is a little autistic freak.
Dude, this is just like Chud Logic's best moments throughout that entire video. Here's all the clips of him making fun.
Freak who types out essays
highlight
and
reel of
DMs. He's
Chud.
extremely
Yeah.
pretentious. What an autistic little unlikable freak he is.
My only interest was whether or not he re-uploaded my video in full. Obviously, I had better things to do with my time. If while watching my video, he had discovered the cure for cancer and whistled the solution out his ass, I still would have struck him, because, as I've made abundantly clear,
Because you cannot see past the trees.
No, he cannot. No. No.
Oh, he's like, you watch my video? You watch my video? I'm strike you. I'm gonna strike you so hard, guys. How dare you watch my video? How dare you?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You're not
Iron Dog
wrong.
hears Viper compare commentary to essay groans. Okay, guys, drop the panda. We got we gotta crap on him hard now. Oh my god. Prepare the wombat.
Prepare the wombat.
Prepare the wombat.
Prepare the wombat.
Preparing the wombat.
I find reaction content grossly immoral and harmful to the ecosystem. This is something I have not kept secret. In fact, I've shouted from the rooftops for half a decade.
Yeah, and that video, that stream was making fun of your positions because you don't present them in a good way.
Making any other conclusion as to my possible motivations bewilderingly stupid. When I struck the video, my expectation was that it would go through as normal, Chud might be dumb enough to dispute it, which would mean we would go to court, and we could get our first case that would specifically judge watch parties in regards to fair use.
Again, it wasn't a watch party. So he was like full on ready to make this an international lawsuit. That's the thing too. Like he's
Yeah.
he's just psycho enough.
Yeah, exactly. That's
What I
Wow.
want to happen is I want H3 to watch his videos, all of his videos on their podcast.
Mhm.
I want him to copyright strike them. I want him to take them to court, and I want to see how well that gut does for him.
Lawsuit
Ooh.
to Fupa Boogaloo.
Yeah. And you know, say what you will about the last Hoopa, but I bet you a good chunk of people are gonna donate to that. I'm just saying, I can see XQC, dropping one of those watches in the bin.
Yeah.
The guidelines and every case related to fair use I'm aware of suggest you could not use a
Where would
fair use
Hassan
defense
sit?
for hosting a
Oh my
There's
god. And that's how like they mend the bridge, is like Hassan just dumps like a fat dono for Ethan.
Yeah. My share thanks you for your sacrifice, Ethan.
watch
Signed,
party of a
Hassan.
copyrighted work, but most people seem unaware of this.
Again, wait, what are you what is your argument for being a watch party? That like there were people watching Chud?
Yeah, they're watching Chud for
Mhm.
Chud's comments on it, not for Dark Viper AU. What are Dark Viper's numbers like?
Dark like
Is Chud-
you look on his main channel. Main channel Dark Viper video. He's actually live right now. Oh, maybe we he's okay. Averages like 100,000 to seemingly 300,000 usually. Seems to be
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Decent numbers for him. Oh, he specifically said we will get the first case on what is fair use. Wants to be the first guy. I know. Yeah. If Dark Viper tries to go after Moist Critical again, the internet's going to eat him alive. Yeah. Look, they're watching
Yeah.
Chud because he's British. Oh my god. But like this just goes into like his psychopathy, man. He wants to be the figurehead. He wants to be the Mari. He wants to be the Jesus figure for
Mhm.
the reaction content crusade.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm.
this, so maybe this was a chance for people to be informed. To my surprise, my claim didn't go through and YouTube requested more information. So I answered their questions in full, to which they immediately rejected my claim. This was confusing because YouTube is not a legal body. It has no authority to declare what is or is not a violation of law or what
But no, if you don't fill out their paperwork properly, man, you get rejected.
Yeah, they can't process something that was not filled out correctly.
Yeah. So Viper, if they legally cannot decide on what is and what is not fair use, and they reject your claim of fair use violation, who do you think is at fault there?
Mm,
Well,
obviously, it's YouTube, John.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Well, I mean, obviously, it can't be
Clearly.
Dark Viper. I mean, Dark Viper is like the most
No, he
intelligent
doesn't do
man
anything wrong.
known to the
Mhm.
human race, right? Like we said,
Mhm.
he is the next Jesus, this Dark Viper
Mhm.
character.
Yep.
violations of copyright can be defended by an affirmative defense of fair use. It makes sense that public pressure would embolden YouTube to reject obviously frivolous claims, but in this case, literally, my entire work was re-uploaded on another person's channel, and
Again, it was not re-uploaded. It was criticized. It was analyzed. It was reacted to.
they have always taken down such instances before. In the re-upload itself, the person states that they do not believe they have the right to host a watch party of my work. They openly admitted their guilt. Despite this, I had no luck poking YouTube with a stick.
They admitted the guilt. Take them to the courts.
Oh,
Hang them by the gallows. They admit they are guilty.
Send them to the guillotine.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
But if he's so confident in his case, I actually want him to sue YouTube itself and lose back. I know, right? Like, bro, I'm
Right.
gonna pull up the chair, grab some popcorn, and be like, okay, have an international lawsuit with a
Yeah.
multi-million-dollar corporation. That's backed by a
Yeah.
multi-billion-dollar corporation. Go right ahead.
Yep.
To try to get information out of them, and lacking any evidence I was not just getting automated responses, I asked my accountant who works with a lot of high-profile creators if they knew any lawyers who do the same. I was referred to someone and I got into contact with these people. It is important to understand that these conversations were happening in normal people time, not internet time. It took 2 weeks just to get a lawyer and explain to them the situation, and in that time, an insanely deranged shitstorm was happening on YouTube and Twitter. I'll be honest, I didn't pay much attention to it as I was busy, but one of my moderators did gather information for me to give to the lawyers. ChudLogic alone
Yeah, here we go. This is the.
made 21 tweets and 4 videos about me. He even got
He made 4 videos about me, guys. He
Oh
tweeted
my
about me.
god,
This is the
Chud
same
went too
thing-
far with this one. Chud
This
went
is the
way
same
too
thing
far
as
with this one.
Maddox. Did you know Dick Masterson tweeted about me when I was suing him?
Exactly. That's just going too
yeah.
far, John.
Yeah.
Chud is in the wrong. He needs to apologize.
Yeah, guys,
He
did you know
needs to
that when
grovel
Chud Logic
at
was
the feet of Dark Viper AU.
true? Yeah,
Mhm.
guys, did you know when like Dark Viper was trying to take down Chud Logic's video that like Chud was talking about him? Can you believe that insanity?
That monster.
That
No,
no. That's insane. No.
I know. Shame on him.
got himself temporarily suspended for saying suicide is too good for me and those who watch me. Even now, he is still crying like a child for getting caught re-uploading a video.
No, he's making fun of you.
For some
Yeah,
reason, he is just incapable of making his own shit. Weird. In fact, while making this video, my lawyer called me to state that they watched Chud's recent livestream that covered his video getting taken down. They did this largely as a formality to assess potential impact to their firm. To loosely quote their assessment, what an absolute moron.
I hope they take the case. I hope
I
it goes
hope.
super
Well,
far.
I think.
I hope they get dragged through the mud for being retarded.
Well,
Mm.
I think what had I think because if you remember, Chud went on Tommy's show and him and Tommy talk about it. I don't
Mm.
think Chud's willing to go to court, which I don't necessarily
No.
blame him for because well, this is a massive like legal undertaking that he probably does not have the money for.
But I mean, Chud's not the only person criticizing Dark Viper AU. Someone else could stumble into it and
True.
end up.
You know, we were joking
Yeah.
about it. Can you imagine the unholy alliance of Chud Logic, XQC, and Hassan Piker and Voice Critical all funding a lawsuit against Dark Viper
Yeah.
with the backing of YouTube?
It is shocking that someone can openly, on one hand, admit that he knows nothing about the law and legal procedures, yet also confidently assert
Neither do you, buddy. You don't know anything about the law.
as true things that even a
All we can do, and like we're not even legal experts either. All we can do is cite examples of like, hey, this was fair use in the past. For example, Sargon of Akkad. You know what he did? He changed the title of something, he played one clip, and then he played another, and it was considered fair use. And he did the bare minimum.
Yeah.
They would have to pay a lot. 2 different countries, man. That's gonna cost. He's in Australia wanting to sue someone from the UK, but the copyright we're dealing with here is copyright under US law.
Yeah.
Right.
Does he not realize that YouTube operates under U.S. law and not anyone else's because of their base of operations?
Yeah.
child should know are wrong.
All like DMCA requests, all of that is based off of US copyright law.
They further reiterated that I could sue him for obvious defamation, which again I expressed I have no intention of doing. Chud does not even have enough money to cover my potential legal fees. I do admit that it was somewhat inhumane for me to subject a normal person to the creature that is Chud logic. No one should have to listen to themselves be called a stupid bitch a dozen times. However, it was
Wait. Hang on.
My
Chud logic. No one should have to listen to themselves be called a stupid bitch a dozen times. However, legal fees. I do admit that it was somewhat inhumane for me to subject a normal person to the creature that is Chud logic. No one should have to listen to themselves be called a stupid bitch a dozen times. However, it was interesting listening.
Play that again, John. I don't think we heard it.
I can't.
Chud does not even have enough money to cover my potential legal fees. I do admit that it was somewhat inhumane for me to subject a normal person to the creature that is Chud logic. No one should have to listen to themselves be called a stupid bitch a dozen times. However, it was interesting listening to a normal person be somewhat frustrated having to listen to a moron misunderstand and lie for clout. Welcome to my world. She further expressed her annoyance at YouTube's bot-run system, as she knew that if she could have just talked to a person for 5 minutes, this would have been resolved 4 months ago. Apparently there were 25 tweets and 20 videos made
Oh my god, here we go.
by others that were noteworthy as well, but obviously this is just a small snapshot of the conversation.
Hey.
Many videos made by others that were noteworthy as well, but obviously this is just a small
Yo, there's your boy. Let's
Yay!
go. May I come in and talk? Of course, Shenry. Of course, you're always welcome.
Yay!
Oh,
There she is.
Oh, Shenry, how you doing?
Hello.
Hey,
Listen to this.
Shannon.
It makes me like laughing a bit because yes, somebody doesn't know about it. UK is no longer in EU anymore, which means it's gonna be a different law. And here's another thing: those who doesn't know, UK has different laws when it comes to copyright and so too as well, and in the graphics too. So the guy from Australia, right, is using a law from USA. That is not how it works. And I'm going to say, first of all, here in Sweden, it's very different to here on the YouTube side. They have a communication where you can send when it comes to television and streaming and so too. So I'm going to say it. The guy is going to lose a lot.
You think?
Yes. Very, very so. I'm just gonna go here and watch you as well on your stream. And those who doesn't know about it, I've been reading a lot when it comes to movie history and television show too, and streaming on YouTube as well. If you guys don't read them, and it depends on what country you're from, because they are a different laws too as well. And
well, from my understanding, like YouTube's terms of service overseed. So like they would have to follow the US copyright example.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
But even so, they just can't do it because we're talking about 3 countries right now. One who's living further down in the south. Then we have someone in the north, and then we have someone in the middle. And middle, of course, is USA. I have to look at there. So, and sometimes I will say this, that if it's going to take him to the court, it's going to cost a lot. Lot of
This
money.
is an international lawsuit, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I'm sorry, buddy, but no, it's not gonna work like that.
No, and
I'm
he's,
sorry,
he's being a schizo, and he's going like, if you share any of our
Yeah.
information with with Chud
Yeah,
Logic,
and
we're
I
gonna
mean-
sue you as well, YouTube.
Exactly, and I will say this as well. Chud is doing commentary as well, and he's doing the fair use too. And fair use is as well an American law too.
Mhm.
Did you guys know that? It's even used in Europe. It's even used in Australia. Hmm. And I mean, oh god, this is hilarious. This is a very good morning as well. And
Yeah.
first of all, I'm sorry if you guys hear I'm very better and everything, but this was like, ooh, this cooked a lot. It cooked up my. It's like, I need to go in here and tell at least this. But yeah, I'm gonna say it, Dark Viper. Sorry, but you sound like a furry with your name and yeah, I'm gonna say it. First of all,
And this is
I'm gonna
coming
say
from a
it.
sheep, you guys.
Exactly, a sheep.
Henry would know.
A Swedish
Henry
sheep.
would know.
Exactly. I'm sorry, buddy, but you're not going to win on this. And I mean, this is not. It's very common too. It have happened before as well. Back in 2016, some people, with Leaf is here. The only people who can say no is YouTube themselves. I think they're gonna be like, yeah, but he's still right. In a certain way, with Shad and so too. Because if you're gonna use laws and everything, sorry, but you have to go to someone who are very good when it comes to laws, and that's a lawyer, basically. And even the lawyer is gonna
Well, he
say,
has a
sorry,
lawyer.
but
He has
Yeah.
a lawyer, but the lawyer didn't file a copyright for him properly.
exactly. And I mean, it's very different, like I said, from country to country
mean,
as well.
If the guy who copyright struck me was able to do it within a day, I think Dark Viper should have been able to do it within a day as well. Shouldn't have taken him 4 months. Okay, buddy, listen, okay? The guy who copyright struck me wasn't exactly the most intelligent person on the planet.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
Guys
give
had
you
more than
guys a
2
very
months
big
off.
example here too as well. This is where it gets scary too. You guys have heard about the Pokemon, right? The Pokemon Game Freak basically are now removing a lot of channels as well here on YouTube. Those who are doing, for example, Pokemon and so too. Nintendo is getting weird basically. But here's another thing. This is happening again in Japan. This is back in 2006 basically. Many companies basically, and one of them happened to be an animation company. They could struck everything and even ban YouTube channels as well if they are doing anime music, OMVs and so too, taking their animation and music and so too. But recently, they can basically tell YouTube that, hey, here's the thing, we have changed laws in Japan. You have to remove it, or we can establish and come into YouTube and have our own company to show off, for example, that. Like, for example, it has grown so many years too as well. We have seen, for example, news teams are coming and using YouTube for people to read, news and so too. Shouldn't they be struck as well? No, because they are paying a taxes as well to YouTube to make them get run and so too. And this is where it gets very interesting when people don't understand when it comes to laws or copyright and so too. What about the bigger companies then? Shouldn't they go copyright everyone else? That's the question as well. Think about it too. They can if they have right of it. And
To give an example, okay, so back in the early days of YouTube, when people originally did gaming content, before you could even make money off of it, did you know gaming companies would copyright strike videos of people playing their video game?
Exactly. But then they stopped doing that.
Well, eventually they realized, wait, if people get millions of views playing our game, that means potentially those millions of people watching that video will then buy our game, right?
Exactly.
But here's the thing.
Oh.
But also, they could technically still do that at any time, as you've shown with the example of Nintendo. So, Dark Viper, if Rockstar Studios really wants to be petty, your entire channel, which the majority of it is made up with GTA content, guess what, buddy? You violated their copyright.
Exactly. So if you want to do a commentary, there is an example. You just used your own face, for example. But most people understanding America, for example, don't like to do it. And I respect those people as well who are, for Dream, for example, or Corpse Husband, who basically were hidden their identity. Some of them comes out or so too.
Okay, what's the?
I mean,
what's the
yeah.
point?
The point is, if some people don't like to show themselves, understandable. They're using a lot of games. For example, PewDiePie,
okay.
for example.
Okay. I think you're getting a bit off track there.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I'm getting so excited. But
You're good.
But like I said, it's gonna get the problem later on if people don't understand it when it comes to copyrights and so too. Well, I will say try to talk with the lawyer and see what happens, but I will say sorry, but it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Unless you pay your taxes. I'm sorry. It has to do. If people don't understand, you have to pay as well taxes to even be on YouTube too. I'm sorry. I had to put it out there. I'm sorry. Yes.
Well, thank you for calling in, Shanry.
The same. Don't do anything stupid, guys. Don't do anything stupid.
We will try not to.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Shanry, for calling in. Lovely talking to you.
Snapshot of the conversation a little cesspool of the internet was having. Now at this point I had not said anything publicly, and people seemed confused why. But if any of these people had even 2 brain cells to rub together, they wouldn't have been so confused. Chud leaked the statement I gave to YouTube's bot when it rejected my claim. I said outright that
he was given the email chain because it involves him.
I was fully willing to go to court for this issue, and when you may go to court, it is in your best interest to shut the fuck up. As my lawyer pointed out, much of the shit other people said rose to the level of defamation, and I would be in my legal right to—
Oh god, can you imagine if took all of us to court?
Oh god.
All of us.
Oh.
Does he have that much money?
I'm gonna pretend he does.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say I highly doubt that.
Supposedly he's got enough money for an international lawsuit. Okay.
Motherfucker's loaded then. Good for him.
assume many of
Listen, okay, GTA paid really well back in the day.
these people, especially Chud. Fortunately for them, I'm both not litigious, and honestly, it is unlikely any of them have enough money that even if I took it all, that I would even notice having it. It was only after realizing this—
What?
Basically, that's like him flexing, like, yeah, guys, I'm just like, I'm so rich that, like, I could take all of their money and I wouldn't even notice.
How?
Wow. Wow, okay, and this dude makes fun of, Hassan for being, like, a fake socialist. Okay. Like, guys, I'm so rich that, like, I wouldn't even notice that I took every single person's money that ever made fun of me. I'm that... He is so insecure of himself.
I know.
Does the
There's
A
so-
stand for autism?
Oh my god, we're
Now
gonna get included. Definitely. In his response video to everyone, he's gonna include this clip, and he's... See, they made fun of me. They made fun of me. And I have money, and I have hookers, and you guys didn't make fun of me.
Stop doing things for us to make fun of.
Exactly.
And you will not
exactly.
have this problem.
YouTube to actually read the claim was going to be slow, that I decided to write my own tweets debunking some of the more obvious falsehoods, much of which I've already covered in this video. So we're now 2 weeks in, and I now have my lawyer. They agreed I had a case, and so submitted a formal DMCA takedown request to YouTube. They cited relevant legal statutes and cases, and expressed their willingness to argue the case in court, which is necessary for filing a takedown anyway. Surprisingly, they got the exact same automated response I did. This—
Oh my god.
Why?
Guys, did you know that YouTube's run by bots?
No.
Oh.
Hmm.
None of you would behave in court. Oh my god. This coming
I
from
mean,
the
he's
same
not.
dude.
Iron
God,
Duck's not
no.
wrong.
Yeah,
He's not wrong.
This coming from the same dude who compared reaction content to rape. Yeah. Squanchin and K-Huck would just make puns and barbs and high fives without knowing each other at all times.
Yep.
He's broke AF. You know
100%.
how I know?
You're not
He lives in
wrong.
Australia. Oh my.
Oh.
Obviously confused them. So they sent another message to YouTube and again got the same automated response I did. My lawyer, while on the phone with me, expressed their annoyance saying, I don't think they're actually reading the email.
Bots can't read? What?
What? What?
And
That's
supposedly this
crazy
is a
talk.
lawyer specifically who specializes with YouTubers, who deals with YouTubers. Oh. Okay.
No.
This is Dark Viper. Never change, Dark Viper. Never change.
Else. Hey buddy, welcome to my world. There was of course little else to be done but just to try again. My lawyer sent a message that was the legal equivalent of motherfuckers read the goddamn emails, and they still, again, got another automated response. This time
That's just funny.
That
Imagine,
is funny.
The lawyer like messaging angrily in all caps, like read the email, and then you're like, we apologize for the inconvenience. Please make sure to fill out the form properly. We understand that your copyright notice is important to you.
though, they quickly received another email from an actual person where they retracted their previous automated response and said they would look into it. This being the December 24th email that I read to you in the beginning. So we waited and waited. I am being a bit dramatic here. I just continued to work as normal and largely forgot about it. It wasn't like waiting for YouTube was costing me anything at this point. And waited some more for a response to a case that was clear cut from day one until eventually
I'm always right. I'm always right. I am Dark Viper.
we got tired of waiting, and I just so happened to have gotten a new YouTube partner manager, so I asked them to remind the copyright team that they still had not responded to the case. This led to them finally coming back 4 months after I filed the claim, where they said they would take down the videos. What a colossal shitfest. So what does this all mean?
I mean, you could just not take down the video. And you say it's not because they were making fun of you. But you literally all you did was play clips of him making fun of you. So like, I think that shows the intent. He's acting like he can afford a lawsuit himself, which I highly doubt. Most likely he would start a GoFundMe for a lawsuit. Oh my god, don't mention GoFundMe here.
Yeah. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Too soon.
Okay, look, Muda, focus. We
Muta.
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 Muda. Mudda. Oh, Iron Ducks and Mudda Apa. We
Muta.
forget the email.
He-
Look at me. I am the lawyer now.
Oh god.
Firstly, DMCA as a mechanism for combating reaction content is not without its hurdles. Getting YouTube to read an email from a prestigious law
Oh my god. It literally, like, it only takes a few click of a buttons to do a copyright strike. It's not that hard. It's not that hard.
No.
The fact that they took you so long to take it down should have been an indicator that you may have filed it wrong, and thus you should have filed it again to see what happened.
Yeah.
firm on a fairly basic issue cost about $3,000. This of course would be pricey for the average YouTuber. Fortunately, it meant little to me.
Again,
Oh
guys, I
Piddly
just have,
change, chat. Piddly change.
guys,
Right,
I just
exactly.
have so much money. I have so much money, guys. You just don't understand, okay? Like $3,000, that's like nothing.
Guys, I am so rich.
Yeah, it's chump change. Like, what is that? Like, what? Like, oh my god, that is so infuriating. Oh.
Oh, Iron Duck said Spencer was like Muta. Muta, look at me. Look at me. I want the money now. I really hope H3 watches his videos on stream and says, "Go ahead and try, sue us, see what happens." I know, right? And then
Right.
but like Dark Viper would be insane enough to. Oh my god! Imagine he'd be frothing at the mouth like, "I'll win against you."
Exactly. I'll get you.
The second
Yeah.
takeaway from this situation is that even if you have every right to file a takedown notice against some content, there is still the potential for backlash. The general public, and hell, many YouTubers, are grossly uninformed and misinformed about these
Oh yeah, that's why everyone hates you. It's just like they don't understand. They don't understand you. You're the poor emo child listening to My Chemical Romance, and they just don't understand you, Dark Viper. Don't worry,
Nope.
you'll be the main character someday.
Don't give him false hope, John. Come on now.
No. His response is, "What are you talking about? I am the main character. What are you talking about?"
Yeah, exactly.
systems,
exactly.
and as I have painstakingly argued in my videos, the harm that reaction content represents to us all. With all that being said, since I made the claim against
Legal
Chud Logic,
boy.
I have struck
Legal
2
boy.
almost identical reaction videos.
Come on, go lay down.
He's struck more videos. Okay, let's see here. Let's let's look these up. See if they were actual re-uploads.
Yeah, I couldn't read the first one either right away.
Let me see. Here.
Okay.
Oh, okay. This is another like 15K guy that reacted to him. Also, it seems like he does
Okay.
Warhammer content.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh, okay, yeah. So this is another guy that got copyright struck by him. Okay. And then, actually, I'm not showing the channel. This is the guy who got copyright struck. I think this is his secondary channel because his other channel with slightly more subs came out first. Oh yeah, he's a Warhammer 40K lore guy. Pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
Very nice. All right, and then let's see the other one. Indoes TV.
No, you spelled that out right from the looks of it.
Sometimes you have to be really specific.
Oh yeah,
Let's
true.
filter by channel. Probably best. Well, okay, so if this is the right channel, it looks like one of those. Looks okay, so and No Name looks like an Indian Baba type of like real. The Indoes channel has.
Hmm. Oh.
Anyway, okay. So it seems like all he really does is just goes. He's been going after a lot of smaller channels. So hey, that seems like okay, guys, we could potentially be the next ones. Who knows?
With one being accepted
Let's
immediately
go.
and the other not. The one that was not accepted though, just required a basic follow-up email to YouTube, and then it too was taken down. To be clear, these were taken down before the resolution with Chud Logic, so they were unrelated. But it's obvious these systems need more qualified human oversight. So that covers all the main events, but there is a bit more. I found someone kind enough to sift through all the garbage to find the more noteworthy videos that attempted to cover these events. The first was made by Tom Dark, aka Turkey Tom, who is a drama commentary YouTuber. The handful of his videos I've seen over the years makes me suspect that we would disagree about pretty much everything on most topics. However, his video was largely neutral, even if disagreeable in large part because Tom put forth no effort into learning about my viewpoint on reaction.
No one understands me. No one
He
understands
didn't
me.
take the time.
You can't end the stream until I hop on. Well, Mike the Bike, if you want to hop on, motherfucker. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's have it out.
You can't end the stream till I'm done this picture.
Dark Viper be like, I've been abusing the
Get
copyright system
entertaining,
to
sir.
shut people up about criticism for a long time. It's always worked for me. What's the problem? I know, right?
Exactly.
Yo, Maggot, that's how you doing?
Hey, maggot.
I maggot.
Content. I get the sense that Tom treats most of this stuff like a game, and he doesn't really give much of a shit about most things.
It's all a game to you, Turkey Tom. It's all a game. It's
You're
almost like
playing
it's
with
the
my
internet.
emotions. Exactly.
You gotta take a shower first. Oh, you gonna tease us like that coming on? Then you gonna say you gotta take a shower first? He's
He's smelly. He is smelly. From the sounds of it, anyway.
well. Luckily, you know they haven't created smell-o-vision yet, so we won't smell it through the screen.
Yeah, true.
Things either way.
Today we're going to be talking about Dark Viper AU. He's been talking about the exploitation that some reactors like XQC and Hassan Piker enact on YouTubers when they watch their content on their streams and don't really add anything.
I dislike when my view is characterized by a disagreement over people adding to the content, as this is what others complain about but not me. It would be irrelevant to me if the video XQC was watching was about what it was like to live with severe brain damage, something he could provide sincere insight into. It would be
Okay.
equally as irrelevant to me if Hassan Pike was watching a video about how to exploit people for fame and fortune while being a lying hypocrite, something that appears to be the only thing he actually has expertise in. It wouldn't matter to me because addition is irrelevant to my issues with reaction content.
Again,
That's it. Bo Blacks needs to give up his truly autistic channel and give it to this guy.
True. But yeah, it's like, can a brother join you? We'll take call-ins from the viewers at the end. If Mike the Bike wants to join whenever he can, he's more than welcome to. So this is what I meant by saying he's a puritanical Christian. It doesn't matter what you do or how you do it. If you do not follow through with his guidelines on how to be a proper creator, you are evil and should be taken down. Because like he views Chud Logic and Hassan Piker in the same like evil degree. Like the substance of what they say doesn't matter, nor like how much they add to the video doesn't matter. It's just all about how like it's reaction content, period.
Right.
To give a very, very brief summary, my issues are with the market impact of reaction content. We have two groups of people, reactors and creators, but only one of these puts forth effort and incurs risk and cost. Both, however, end up with the same product for the market, even if one might spend a month and another million hour to achieve that. This is quite obviously not a fair or balanced system. In regards to viewer distribution, I view reactors as an inefficient secondary middleman. You can picture this as two competing models, one where viewers engage with algorithms and are directed to creators, and another where viewers engage with algorithms, are directed to reactors, and then go to creators. My claim is that second model is inefficient by design and can only result in a net loss of value for creators as an aggregate. Reactors give value to creators in a similar way that slot machines give wealth to their users. They take from them far more than they ever give back. That is, after all, their purpose, and both reactors and slot machines would cease to be if they failed to do that. Reactors exist to increase the time people spend watching reaction videos, and by necessity, reduce the time they spend doing anything else. They are not designed to...
No, and also too, like I just want to point this out. The issue is, for one reason or another, people watch reaction content from the bad ones, like XQC and Hassan, to something like us, which I'm not saying we're high tier or anything, but you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, yeah.
The problem, Dark Viper, is you would have to retroactively change the opinion of millions of YouTube watchers. Which is literally impossible to do.
Yeah, no, you can't do that. No, and if you don't abide by what he says or what he thinks, you're evil. You're absolutely evil.
Yeah. Again, with Dark Viper's logic of how fair use works, Rockstar would have every right to take down his content and channel. Absolutely. If we want to play this game, I'm sorry, you need to give your channel to Rockstar. Because what, you're just like playing their video games, right? I mean, look, you're unedited playing their video game right now. What are you adding?
Yeah,
to the
you're
video game
showcasing the unedited video game to an audience of
people who probably haven't played the game.
Yeah.
And do you, and Chad, do you? I mean, I keep saying Chad. And Viper, do you think the people who are watching this right now are gonna be like, "Hey, I'm gonna buy GTA right now"?
No.
To give value, they are designed to extract it. As far as the value given by reactors to viewers, all that value can be given through other forms of content and thus is irrelevance. In other words, XQC and Asan, if they can manage to extract their heads from their asses, can make their own bloody videos. Much of the rest of Tom's video expresses confusion why I would strike a reaction video from a small channel that would at best only have a small impact on me. But anyone who knows of my work would understand that I view reactors as parasites that extract value from creators. Therefore, anything that impedes that extraction gives some benefit to someone, even if it isn't me.
See, that's insane. It's like, yeah, well, it doesn't benefit me, but if I take down Chud Logic, then it benefits YouTube as a whole.
No.
That's not how that works.
That's not. Oh.
Dark Viper is a great guy. He's a great guy. Love his logic. Absolutely love it.
Totally.
Now, this video is a reaction to Dark Viper. Make no mistake, like, it is a reaction video. He watches the entire thing in full, but it's 35 minutes long. He adds.
Oh yeah, here we go. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tom, for doing this. Okay, so Dark Viper's original segment, 9 minutes. Chud Logic segment, 35 minutes. He adds about 3 times worth of the content from that. Is he reading a script? I'm so confused. Why does he look like he's... Oh, yeah, he's reading a script, yeah. oh, Maggot, you missed the parts where he was like humble bragging about how much money he had, because he said he would have enough money to sue everyone who made fun of him.
Yep.
And talking about how, like, yeah, so like $3,000 for like legal consultants may be a serious fund for certain people, but not for me.
Exactly. It's chump change, guys.
Yeah. Guys, come on, okay? Chud Logic, he's just a simple millionaire, okay? Trying to make it in this world, okay? And everyone's making fun of him. Why do you have to make fun of him, guys? Come on now. All he did was compare reaction content to rape that one time, guys. I mean, come on.
That one time.
There's a lot of commentary, and the original video was less than 10 minutes. So by that metric, about 26 minutes of the reaction is made up of commentary from Chud, where he transforms the original content.
Tom uses the word transformation as seemingly a synonym of addition, but it's not. Not legally, or how the word is generally.
Sir, sit your ass down. No.
Like, if all Chud was doing was like showing like 26 minutes of a black void, you would have a point.
Exactly. Yeah.
But it's 26 minutes of him talking, discussing, making fun of you.
Yeah.
It is very much within the fair use. This live stream is within fair use. Okay, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to GoFund. I'm gonna go to GoFund it. Okay, I'm gonna steal all the commentary money. Okay, and I'm gonna sue him, and then I'm gonna take all of his hookers and all of his blow, and I'm gonna live on an island.
Live your best life, Jay. Oh man.
Idea of parody on Dark Viper using "Turn the Page" by Bob. Oh, there you go.
Oh,
That's gonna be fun.
Used. To use a silly example, here's the turtle from Super Auto Pets. Now I'm gonna add a hat to it. It's still a turtle. The turtle hasn't been transformed. It's exactly as it was before. There's just a
That's not a good comparison.
that's not. Oh my god! How can were you dropped on your head as a child?
I'm pretty sure his mother was using illicit substances while he was developing within the womb.
Oh my god! Oh, he's gonna use this as a defamation case against us.
a hat on it now. In the reaction, my content is still there, unchanged, in full. It's like if you compared watching a movie by.
Okay, so like, editing John. Okay, very important editing John. What I need you to do is I need you to make like a VHS filter for all of this, okay? And then like add like After Effects glow stuff to it. So that way, like,
and don't
it's
forget
fully,
a cowboy hat.
and
You
a
have to add a
cowboy
cowboy hat in the corner.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
to make sure it's fully transformed.
Mm-hmm.
Dark Viper needs drama to boost his channel. Yeah, probably.
Probably.
It doesn't hurt.
Also the GTA content, you know. But you know, you can only do that so many times after 10 years of the game being out.
True.
By yourself or with a friend. Comparatively, absolutely, your friend can add something to that experience. You might enjoy yourself more, your experience would be different, but the content of the movie would not change even slightly.
I wonder how he would feel about Mystery Science Theater 3000.
I don't
know.
Chat, are you... One in the chat if you guys are aware of Mystery Science Theater 3000. In fact, I should extract my co-host. Guys, are you aware of Mystery Science Theater 3000?
It sounds familiar.
It does sound familiar, yeah.
Don't know.
Okay, so let me
I don't know for sure.
Mystery Science Theater is basically... Have you ever seen someone do like a commentary track on like a movie or anything like that?
Probably.
These guys basically... They kind of started the whole, like, making fun of movies thing.
Oh, yes. Okay, yeah. It's been a minute, but yeah, okay.
Yeah. So here's like some of the best of stuff right here.
Space. Dining room.
So here's the movie. Here's the puppets, and then here's the main guy.
Mm-hmm.
And all they're doing is they're watching a full movie. But they're making fun of it. They're adding their own commentary to it. Plus, too, it helped that the TV station at the time had the rights to some of these movies. But still, right?
True.
They were. If this is like a textbook example of transformative content.
This is Crankor Exploration Force speaking.
Crankor? Crankor, nothing to worry about.
Truman Capote sent to fight Crankor. Ah, the Stanley Cup has invaded Earth. Aliens come here right now.
Now wait. It's a periscope. Deploy your men around it right.
I am the lemon zester of destruction.
Bok choy.
That's great.
But yeah, that's basically like textbook example of like that's reaction content that was okay pre-internet. Watch GTA Access come out and he makes a video on it and nobody watches. No, I wouldn't say nobody watches. He's a GTA content creator and he makes a video on the newest GTA game. Of course it's gonna get.
Mm-hmm. And he's live right now playing GTA.
Yeah.
It would never be transformed, regardless of how many times you pause the movie to shit talk it. What Tom is expressing here is a general principle not meant to be specific to this case. So we could take the Lord of the Rings trilogy, for example, which required thousands of people over many years and $500 million to make. To remain consistent, Tom would sincerely have to believe that I could reproduce that movie in full as long as I paused it every once in a while and gave my thoughts. I honestly...
Yes.
That's
find it
kind of
hard
how
to
that
believe
works.
that he could sincerely believe that. While it is somewhat unimportant to either my or Tom's views, an interesting thing to note is that for the first time in 30 years,
Also, you're comparing a 10-minute stream segment you did to Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
That has a really inflated sense of self-worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't do this to Lord of the Rings. You couldn't dare do this to me. I'm Dark Viper.
Rules for thee, but not for me.
Listen,
So true.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Dark Viper, okay? Listen. My production value, my streams, are Lord of the Rings quality. And you can't be doing this to me.
Exactly.
If their use case actually made it to the American Supreme Court in 2022. To very briefly cover the case, the issue is whether this photograph being altered to look like this resulted in a new artwork with a different character and purpose, thereby constituting fair use, or whether it remains substantially similar to the original work, merely serving as a derivative work that infringed on copyrights. The district court judge said this was fair use, but when it was appealed, the Second Circuit judge came and said no, this was not fair use. It then went to the Supreme Court, where 2 of the justices said it was fair use, while 7 of them said it was not fair use. So you could say in the totality, 3 of the 11 judges called it fair use, while 8 of the 11 said it wasn't. People seem
Again, artwork though was different than like videos.
Yeah, that's
Again,
not comparable.
Again, why aren't you using video examples? Because there are a ton of YouTube videos examples. Again, Sargon of Akkad, where he just edited up some clips back to back and then had a funny title. He was sued.
Don't confirm his stance on it.
His biases, yeah, they don't confirm his
Yeah.
biases. But yeah, he's trying to be smart here. yeah. Well, what are you talking about? Trying to be smart? He is smart, Shannon. What are you talking about?
seem to wrongly have this idea that if you just add something to someone else's work, then it is immediately fair use. I am sorry, but that just is not the case. If you want more information, I have an entire series.
Oh my god. Watch my videos. Please watch my videos. Watch my videos on it, guys. Okay, I swear.
Oh my god.
Again, I think this is just all from like, he's still salty that he didn't get like the coverage that Jack's films got. That's all it stems from.
On it, but every decision in regards to fair use is against the idea of watch parties specifically being fair use. Some other things people stupidly call reactions, like commentary content, can be fair use, but not watch parties. How
But what constitutes a watch party? Is it just that like? So like if I wasn't live streaming this, and I was just recording it, and I still gave the same opinions here, minus reading the chat bits, right?
Right.
Is it still a watch party because you two are here and we're giving commentary? Is it still a watch party, or is it a watch party because people are live watching this right now?
That's a good question.
Is the problem purely the live streaming aspect?
Maybe, I don't know. That's a good question. Probably.
What is his logic here? With that logic, it should be illegal to take a selfie of yourself with the Mona Lisa. Yeah, no, absolutely, you shouldn't. You should be sued into oblivion. I want my explanation and opinion on this. Watch my 14-part series. Each video is 2 hours long. Yeah. Just watch all my videos, guys. Just listen, if you want my full opinion, just watch my 10 other videos.
Skilled you are at pressing the pause button and having a discussion with your chat is entirely irrelevant. To be
shoot,
what?
Oh shoot, guys, we're screwed.
Oh,
we're screwed
no.
on this one.
Nope, we're done.
Oh god,
nope,
yeah.
we're done
now.
It's over.
Oh
It's
god,
over.
we're
It's
so
over.
done. We're so over.
It's over. It's over. Yep.
What about Steamboat Mickey, who's in fair use? Oh yeah. Child Logic, would it be okay if we like reacted to Steamboat Willie? Would that be okay? Would he have a problem with that? I mean, all the people who created that are dead, so like.
True.
I think it would be okay. Do you know Guns N' Roses had a song about 14 pages of silence and 14 pages of pain, 14 pages that are gone forever, and he'll never have them again? Oh my God. Trippy and Savage.
fair, that doesn't mean definitively that there isn't going to be some hallmark case in the future where the guidelines of
And he wants to be that hallmark case. He wants to be the martyr for like anti-reaction content. This guy keeps viewing himself as a figurehead, and he's nothing like that.
No, not at all.
Not
Pretty
all
sure
of
he
it.
only shows up on people's radar when he acts retarded with copyright.
Yeah, absolutely. That is the only reason why anyone outside of like the GTA community ever talks about him.
True.
The fair use are somehow going to be redefined so that the written words mean the opposite of how they have been interpreted in the past. Even legal professionals do disagree on fair use. It is simply that right now, nothing supports watch parties being fair use, regardless of how many times you press the pause button during it.
Okay. I'm sorry, Dark Viper. We gotta press the pause button again, okay? And Dark Viper, okay, you gotta make sure that like you clip these specifically, because this art right here, I own this art. I paid for this art. I have the copyright for this art. Okay, so like you can't copyright strike this part. Okay, you can only copyright the certain parts. Okay, even then it's contested because like look at this beautiful screen. Okay, we haven't zoomed in a bit, but look at this beautiful. Oh my God, the fanfiction. Look at this beautiful art that Cat made for us, right? Look at it. It's fantastic. Squatchins in the background being the waitress. It's all awesome. Okay, like, look, okay. Guess what? Okay, if you want to copyright strike me, you'd have to fight me and the artist, you know? Because, like, you don't own the copyright to the art. You don't own the copyright to this GTA gameplay. I'm sorry, but like, do you think adding your webcam in the middle, in the corner there, do you think that adds anything? Okay, reaction channel. That like,
right.
Does he look homeless and disheveled enough?
no, he looks like he's like a gym bro. Like one of those annoying gym bros. Is like,
I
yeah.
mean, the thing I
Guys,
put in the
thank
group
you.
chat.
Oh, wait, 1 second. It's loading. Oh my God, that looks awesome. It looks awesome. He does look homeless. I love it.
Oh
I
my
love it.
God.
Homeless.
That is amazing.
I kind of gave him a Dark Viper AU's hair.
I love it. Am I allowed to show?
Absolutely.
Yay!
Chat, look at this chat.
Look at that chat. Oh, I love it. I love it so
The meth
much.
wombat.
You know Cocaine Bear, but have you heard of Meth Wombat?
Squatching. Very important. I need you to make this
Yes,
into a
sir.
transparent PNG. This is going to be in the thumbnail or the highlight of this.
Ooh.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Save.
Let's go.
Wait. Oh my God, guys. New channel emoji.
Oh. Hey.
Ooh.
There we go. There we go. Oh my
That's
goodness.
awesome. Squatching W's in the chat.
Clip this, yeah. Clip this Viper, you bitch, yeah. Kirby says Meth Wombat coming soon to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series
Lay down.
X, and PC.
Lay down.
And Stadia.
No amount of watering down the idea of transformation
Yeah, somehow it will be available on Stadia.
will ever change that. One of the things that I tried to stress in my main thesis is that no one actually cares about fair use as it is written in the law in any region. They don't read it, and they just assume their own values are codified into law. We will see examples of this later. In my experience, people usually
Their own values are codified into law. Aren't you basically doing that too, though? Because you yourself
Basically.
admit that there's no example of like how you view copyright, really, other than like an artist's picture that doesn't apply to video. So, buddy, sorry, gotta call the kettle black here, you know?
actually believe there is both value in incentivizing people to work and rewarding them for it, and that people should freely be able to express themselves by building upon what others have worked to create. Fair use is ultimately putting a line that balances.
Wait, I'm gonna for the next stream, I'm gonna change the alert. Okay, and instead of peepaw dancing, we're gonna have to retire the peepaw dancing. It's gonna be the meth one bag picture, and it's gonna scream 14 pages.
Nice.
Do it.
Do it.
I think chat would like that. Would you like that, chat?
Okay, I sent you the transparents with and without the text.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Balances these two often
Clip
competing
this Viper,
ideals,
you
and as
bitch.
laws in different countries place it in different spots, it is impossible to
Against
agree with
watching
fair
I
use
Love
law
Your
as a
Brain.
totality.
This is defamatory because they say I'm on drugs, but I am not on drugs.
People just support the things they like and want to
Okay,
exist,
buddy.
regardless of what the law says. They only reference it when they rightly or wrongly believe it gives them credibility or can serve their goals.
It could be fair use, but I just can't say for sure. It hasn't been taken to court. I'm not the fair use expert. I think there's an argument maybe to be made from Chud Logic that under the fair use criteria, it's not technically, legally fair use. But honestly, I don't really care because I'm somewhat critical of this part of fair use law. In my opinion, you should be able to play someone else's entire original work as long as you add to it.
It should be obvious, but I fundamentally disagree with the perspective Tom puts out here, and I am confident that my series argues quite well that
Oh my god. Watch my series, guys. This is all just like one big like advertisement for all this stuff that didn't blow up.
So
Guys,
he's saying that adding to something doesn't change it.
Mhm.
So does that mean it's no longer a sandwich, but just a loaf of bread with extra steps?
I guess so.
Mm.
It's
That's a good
not,
point.
It is not spaghetti. It's cooked grain that you put tomato paste on.
Mm.
Mm.
It's not America, it's the colonies again.
Yeah. Except they're just like in their rebellious teenage phase, right? Same with Canada.
that his position is untenable. In a world where
Oh yeah, you see.
there is no cost placed on copying, whether that be legal or social sanction, actually doing the work to create something will generally put you in a worse circumstance than those who just copy what others have worked to create. In a world where doing nothing and working result in the same reward, only working has a cost, and I believe that is fundamentally bad for society. This is made even worse when comparatively doing nothing results in an even greater reward than working does.
If you're reviewing an album, I think you should be able to play the entire album, every single second of it, so long as you're constantly adding commentary. If the viewer wants to go listen to that album, and that album alone, it's extremely easy to find that on YouTube for free in the same way that they would see that review. But if they're watching your review, it's my belief that they must want your commentary, not just the commentary of the original piece. They want to see you react to it.
Music will always be a bad example because a song can be listened to hundreds.
So can art pieces. Art pieces will always be a bad example. High budget production movies are always going to be a bad example for YouTube videos. Because obviously the production, the quality, and the type of content is going to be vastly different than like a movie.
Hundreds of times, you can still be listening to the same song decades later. To use a counter-extreme example, imagine I spent the afternoon drawing dogs. Then I made myself a bot that automatically downloads every single game on Steam, and then adds my drawings of dogs to the loading screens, and then re-uploads all those games back to Steam, but lists them at 50% off the cost of the original game. I am adding something, Tom. My dog drawings are right there.
That's a complete extreme non-comparable example.
Yeah.
'Cause
I mean,
you-
people go
'cause
to
you would-
Tom's content for Tom's takes on things. They don't go to Tom's content for the takes of the people he's covering. If they
Right.
wanted to do that, they would just go watch the original.
Exactly.
But like he's saying, you know, if I added my drawings to a video game and re-uploaded that on Steam, first off, you would have to, in order for that to work, you'd have to like, if I'm going to take your argument literally, you would have to steal the source code from the game
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and then re-upload it. By the way, Steam does allow for fan-made games to be on their platform, and they do sell them. I don't know if you knew that, Dark Viper. Like, there's a Black Mesa game. It's a remake, a fan-made remake of Half-Life 1, and you can buy it on Steam right now on Valve's own platform.
Damn.
Oh.
Did he forget fair use is completely illegal? No, he's arguing that like fair use isn't for the people who are against him. That's basically what he's saying.
Yeah.
There, I would be very surprised if he was supportive of such a thing and didn't see it as exploitative. Steam certainly wouldn't let me do it.
Chud made this video where he called Dark Viper a spurg, basically, right? For 35 minutes, he called him a spurg.
He's such a bitter little man. That's just all I get from this, is this guy's a bitter little autistic freak. When there's been plenty of opportunity for him to get his message out in a much more amenable way, in a much friendlier way, in a way that people are going to accept it more. But he's obsessed with this idea that, no, I've got it right. And actually pumping out massive DMs to other creators is the way to deal with this.
Oh, yeah. Have you guys ever seen like the paragraph upon paragraphs of messages that Dark Viper sends to people?
No.
No.
Oh my god, he sent one to the XQC, and XQC just went like K.
Not only have I only DM'd exactly one reactor, that being XQC, people's response to half a page of text may be the biggest indictment on the attention span of people today. Wait until these people find out how long the average YouTube video is. Do you know how long it takes to speak half a page? 2 minutes. I appreciate that Tom kind of acknowledged how dumb this double standard is.
And I was pretty much on his side. I think he was going a little autistic about it with the like paragraphs on end and people's messages. But then again, I am the like 2-hour-long video guy, so can I really talk about like autism in any way? It's just different for me because I read it off in a video instead of, you know, DMing it to people. Even if you are like a big DMCA guy.
Well, yeah. Well, writing a script is very different than DMing someone. If you're DMing someone like a whole commentary page worth of like stuff to say, that's a bit insane. He's like, well, like guys, if you watch a YouTube video, this is only like 2 minutes long. But like if you're just in like a casual conversation with someone and they send you like that, kind of unhinged. Context matters.
Exactly.
Right? Like, are you just gonna like DMCA every single clip someone posts of you on YouTube because it's
I am curious, is Dark Viper gonna copyright strike us for the Turkey Tom bits?
Oh, he'll probably try.
I wonder if he'll try for the Chud Logic bits too. Who knows?
It's not technically fair use. Like, what kind of precedent is this setting? Like,
we each use the law not to the maximal degree that we can, but exclusively when it helps us achieve ends we desire. For all I know, it could be illegal for the kids in my street to run on my lawn. I don't know if it is because I don't care if they do. In the same way that I don't usually care if people use clips of my stuff or make memes of my work. I don't care.
Except if they make you into soundboards, then you say it's harassment.
People make their own
technically,
videos.
the soundboard would be a meme of his work. Like,
But he said he doesn't care, but he does care because it's a harassment.
he clearly cares.
Wanting to mine and need to use parts of my work for context. That is all fine. But I will combat the harm that reaction content does in any way that I can.
Since then, Chud Logic has been going hard on Twitter, calling his fans and
Well, only you can do that, sir.
Here's a clip of Dark Viper saying the N-word. Seems like he doesn't. That's been widely seen before. That's because Dark Viper allegedly DMCA'd the person who uploaded the clip to YouTube.
Insufferable freaks, pulling an old clip of Viper saying the gamer word that, according to Chud, he DMCA's off of YouTube. Here's a clip in which Dark Viper says
the N-word.
Seems like this hasn't been widely seen before. That's because Dark Viper allegedly DMCA'd the person who uploaded the clip to YouTube. To be clear, I don't personally care about the word. I just feel it demonstrates Dark Viper's willingness to use the DMCA system to take things down he doesn't like, rather than to remedy breaches of copyright.
I have referenced the existence of this clip at least a dozen times, but more importantly, I am the rights holder. Of course I'm going to...
He has the rights to say the word.
No, I am the rights holder. He's talking like a
I am the
Warner
rights
Brothers
holder of
again.
that their N-bomb, okay.
Yeah, that's my word. Listen, guys, that's my word, okay? Okay? Yeah, explain this to me, Viper. If reaction content is so bad, why are YouTubers that promote the people that are reacting to their content? Oof. Big oofs there. That's because they're brainwashed, okay? Chud Logic will... I'm sorry. Dark Viper will let them see the light.
To take down the things I don't like that serve no constructive purpose and keep up those I do like or serve some purpose. While I do take down all full re-uploads of my videos, for clips it depends on the usage. This particular clip exists for no other purpose than to allow people to disingenuously attack me with it because...
So yeah, you admit here that you take down stuff that you think makes you look bad.
Exactly.
That's Chud Logic's criticism of you, that you take down things that make you look bad, and you just admitted to it.
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
Buddy, this is not the dunk you think it is.
No, it is not.
Bro, Dark Viper literally took the word back. Imagine getting triggered over the N-word. Well, I mean, this guy does, and, I don't know. Let me look at that skin tone. Something tells me he's not Aboriginal.
Because of the mistake I made when mimicking Franklin due to my surprise at the randomized dialogue. Again, I am the rights holder and therefore have every right to take it down. A clip by itself is not transformative in nature by
I love how he's making like, oh, it's not transformative, it's not transformative. No, it's a clip of you saying the N-word, buddy.
Any definition. That this clip has now been used in a video as a matter of public discussion, whether or not I have the legal right to do something about it, is irrelevant to me, because as much as I don't like it, the usage is still fair to me. Tom, I'm going to give you the highest possible praise I can give anyone related to these events. You are not dumb, just misinformed. If you
He's trying to talk to him like a child. Listen, okay, I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed, okay? You'll learn eventually.
Pretty much. Jeez.
Listen, okay, once I show you
You think
the
he's only
light-
going easy on Tom because the sub count is bigger? Doesn't Tom have like 2 mil?
No. Tom's around, like, actually, Dark Viper's bigger than Tom, but like Tom.
Oh, okay.
If Tom made a main channel video on Dark Viper, which to be clear, I don't think he would, because nothing Dark Viper has done has really fit that MO. But like, obviously,
That we know of yet.
It's better to not have beef with Tom.
Yeah.
you want to talk to me publicly or privately about React content or this case, feel free to email me or join my Discord and DM me. While you do probably deservedly have a shitty reputation, of all the people who made videos, having a conversation with you is the least likely to see me want to kill myself.
Wait.
Feel free to email me or join my Discord and DM me. While you do probably deservedly have a shitty reputation,
Listen, you deserve the bad reputation you have, but I'm willing to talk to you.
of all the people who made videos, having a conversation with you is the least likely to see me want to kill myself to escape it. The next video is by the creator Bo Blacks with his series Twitterverses, where he apparently is meant to encapsulate both sides of a feud on Twitter. In reality, he created what was easily one of the most dishonest videos I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, there's
Oh
like
my
a whole
God.
there's a whole tweet thread, by the way, of Dark Viper coping and seething about Bo Blacks. It's hilarious. See if I can find it real quick.
Oh no.
Oh, jeez. What are you looking
Leave-
for?
But
Leave
guys, do you think
Bobby
this,
alone.
guys, do you think this is do you think Dark Viper W so far? I mean, very clearly.
Obviously.
Obviously, I mean.
Guys,
What else would it be?
are you proud to be part of the hate campaign against him?
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, are you kidding me?
Not supposed to say yes to that question. Don't sue us now.
I mean, oops. I mean,
Just
no.
being honest.
Here we go. Bo Blacks
It's early.
before.
I like a little chaos.
Go back
True.
before. I am sorry that I included for not including the supporter tweets or looking for them. Dark Viper now. Dark Viper with 1.5 million subs has almost no support. Please ignore the supporter tweets in this video from a vague 5-minute search. Can you just lie, better Bo Blacks? Okay, when he's talking about you have no support, I'm talking about like he's talking about like not like your diehard fan base, right? He's talking about actual content
larger
creators. Larger creators,
taking
yeah.
his
Yeah.
time.
Mike the Bike, are
And
you
there's,
out
like,
of the
this
shower?
snow.
You out of that shower, Mike the Bike?
where he signal boosts any disgusting or false claim he can find and actively ignores everything else. This assessment is not just my opinion, but the majority opinion, to the degree that he apologized in a community post and made a second video to make things more balanced. I sincerely doubt the one-sided, slanderous nature of his first video was
Slanderous. How dare slanderous.
Slanderous. All the slander.
a mistake, but it is rare where a
who
video
hates him, slanderous.
about me is declared shit before I even see it. He starts off his video with the clip of me many years ago accidentally saying the N-word, and he then adds on an out-of-context insult where I was mocking reactors' insane justifications for ignoring consent. Such effort was taken to include no context that this sentence was copied from my essay, moved somewhere else, and then screen captured just to make sure no words surrounding it were included.
Dark Viper AU is so against reaction content, in fact.
Or he just found like he probably just did a quick search, found this, which, by the way, is the quote from you. You cannot deny that you compared reaction content to assault. You can't deny that.
That he attempted to false copyright strike a creator called Chud Logic for making a fair use 30.
Yeah, also, this is a video where he's covering like you being a false copyright striker. Of course he's not going to be supportive to you. Like, I'm sorry, buddy. Like, you don't get brownie points everywhere you go. That's YouTube. Cry about it more.
35-minute reaction to his 9-minute video.
We can immediately see the difference between Bo Blacks and Tom. I think Tom was wrong, but he admits to the ambiguity.
He's wrong, but he doesn't make fun of me as much. So he's better.
That's basically saying.
Even though he disagreed with my actions. Bo Blacks out of the gate, 100% false claim, absolutely fair use.
He's angry, boys. He's angry.
Oh, damn.
He's angry.
He's all fired up.
It is hilarious to see how many people get angry at Bo Blacks. Destiny.
I know.
Why does this guy sound like someone who has swindle sticks in his daily vocabulary? Now I need to hear Sterling say.
Swizzle stick.
Even Chud himself was not willing to definitively say it was fair use after the fact, and in his reaction he declared outright that he didn't legally think it was. In other words, this is staggering levels of dishonesty from Bo Blacks. I also want to point out that Chud is apparently from the UK according to his profile, and I am from Australia. A legal judgment of fair use would not use the American legal system. I am honestly less familiar with the UK system, but I have heard it is considered to have weaker fair use laws than America.
Dark Viper AU. The most pathetic specimen that he is. Dark Viper has a level of autism / schizo energy that concerns me. Dark Viper AU is a total degenerate loser. Zero talent, whines constantly, will engage in mass flagging and DMCA to shut down his critics. This dude is a total fucking lolcow if Nick responds true, laughing my ass off. Absolutely pathetic cretin. Lol. Over 3 times the length, laughing my fucking ass off. What a joke. I don't know, bro. Ask YouTube. Lol.
Seriously, these people are children.
Lol. Dude is a total scumbag.
They made fun of me. They made fun of me, Mommy. Mommy, YouTube, they made fun of me. Why aren't you doing anything about it?
Dude, I argued with someone in Chris's chat about Dark Viper comparing SA to reaction content. The person tried to deny, and I provided multiple instances of it, and the guy tried to say it was hyperbole. Well, like, if you have to make that kind of comparison for your argument to work, you don't have an argument. You know,
True.
like, if you have to compare something as non-serious as reaction content to SA, then I'm sorry, buddy. You lost the argument for me.
True.
We should send Joey Westside to his house. Oh my god.
Oh damn.
Joey might actually do it too.
Disavow. Disavow.
Be funny though.
Disavow.
He should get on a call with Chud and hash this thing out like an adult. Chud Logic then sees this picture and tweets it out himself with the caption, "Very sad to hear Dark Viper AU is currently undergoing tests for gay turbo AIDS." Nick responds, "True," laughing my ass off. "Is it true you put on a t-shirt in response to me calling you a vest-wearing bitch homosexual?" Chud Logic shares a tweet of Dark Viper AU with the caption, "Dark Viper in literal tears after watching some gay fan video on Reddit. I am not joking." He then @s Dark Viper and says, "Bro!"
I feel Boblax and Chud mocking me due to my being emotionally overwhelmed by the kindness shown to me by my viewers shows who they are more than any words I could
It shows that they're evil. It shows that they're evil, everyone. Listen, okay? The people who are against Dark Viper, bad guys. They're evil, okay? You shouldn't listen to them, okay? But people who are for Dark Viper, okay, they're the good ones. They're the good. They're one of the good ones, chat. Just reach out to Dark Viper. He invites anyone to debate him on these issues. He could come on my show.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, come on over here, buddy. Come on, let's go.
Mommy, YouTube, these creators are attacking me. Exactly, Nintendo Mail. Exactly.
possibly say.
So,
Where the fuck is my...
no, I would, admittedly, I would instantly ruin the conversation for myself because, how was it to be Bill Cosby'd by everyone?
Oh, damn!
You got passed around more than your mom. Oh, here's another clip for the slander. Here's another clip for the slander lawsuit. Here we go.
Again, this is the entire video. Burblack specifically looking for people insulting me or making the most obviously false claims.
He's insulting me. He big meaty.
By the way, in this, he's casually making fun of everyone who's making fun of him. So is he bad too? I thought making fun of people was bad, but it's okay if we make fun of the people that you hate, but not you yourself, right? So
Mm-hmm.
how would you like to come on
don't you
Circle?
know that's how that works?
How would you like to come on the Circle Jerk so we can give you an exclusive interview? Yeah.
Let's go.
Where are we with the merch on Circle Jerk there, Nerdy?
I still need to make it. I've been busy.
Okay.
Dark Viper has so much soy energy, it makes himself look so pathetic. It does. It does.
Signal boosting them and ignoring everyone who was explaining why these claims are false. A small bit of my faith in humanity was restored when I read the comments, for at least most people seem to realize how much of a deranged hit piece this was.
And of course, that clip wasn't taken off of YouTube because Dark Viper only wants to strike people who are mean to him on YouTube.
To be clear, Burblax is asserting without evidence that I strike people who use clips of my content if they are mean to me.
I mean, you literally admitted that.
Well, you haven't been striking the people that aren't mean to you, so your actions are the evidence, sir.
Well, but literally, he just it went with the N-word clip. He said that made him look bad. So yeah, he took it down. It's you've admitted this, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
You've already admitted this.
Maybe if Gerard had donated the money, he wouldn't have forgot.
Why would you? Oh yeah. The Dark Viper has echo chamber syndrome. Yeah. Can't hear anything that's against him.
He's asserting this in a video where he is being mean to me while showing clips of my content. The logical disconnect there is astounding. He is either a liar, a moron, or both.
Chud Logic also tweets out this community post from Dark Viper and says, "I had no idea what a pathetic sad sack Dark Viper is. A few years ago he was truly miserable, down to the core of his being, over some sort of dumb speedrun drama? Can't even figure out what he was so upset about here. I'm about to cut a mountain of videos on this freak." He then shows the community post where Dark Viper links a Twitch clip and says,
Weird that you're speeding up where he's talking about your community post. Okay. Why are you doing this, Dark Viper?
How did you make this and not think I am now reading a copy of a post from years ago about something no one knows anything about, or because a guy named Chud Logic linked it on Twitter? This is the sort of moment you look in the mirror and think, holy shit, what am I doing with my life?
What are you doing with your life?
While I have somewhat brushed over it, I feel this represents the insane level these people dug through my life. I was surprised.
Hey, he just retweets, bro, and he got a Tesla out of it.
True.
True.
Oh my god, hey, you Alzheimer's universe squadron.
I mean, he forgot that he had said that. He forgot.
He did.
I didn't find them digging through my literal trash outside of my house. This was all just really sad.
Chud Logic continues to clown on Dark Viper when he shares this clip of him and captions it by saying, "Here's a clip in which Dark Viper sang N-word with an A."
Alright, let's now go to Michael's house to do, again, some random bullshit. Oh. Oh, he's back in the city.
It's not a big deal, but maybe we just keep this between you and me.
Let me do this. This one. I gave him a weapon.
Nigga, bullshit.
Bullshit. Wait. I said it with an A. Fuck.
Got him.
I was just mimicking what he said. God damn it. Oh no.
Guys,
think
okay, my character's black.
Textually, and that it was with an A, I should be okay, chat. I'm not for saying the stream, but you ain't gonna see that on YouTube. Oh no. That is now the second time in 9,000.
Hello, testing 1 2. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Mike.
Yes.
Quality. How do I sound? Am I coming in clearly?
You kind of roboting a bit.
No. Yeah, you're kind of.
A bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Give me a second.
No, sir. Make sure you unplug and plug it back in.
Yeah, turn the cable around. That'll work.
Trying out a different mic, the mic that I used to use, because I'm doing a stream later today with a friend. I'll be right back. I'm going to test something on Reaper.
Okay.
Okay.
Hours where I fucked up and done that. It's just instinct to mimic what they say. God damn.
Yeah, what they say. Are you trying? Whoa, is he admitting to?
What do you mean
trying to
they?
Yeah.
What do you mean by they? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Are you trying to copy black culture? Are you trying to appropriate black culture as a white man?
Yeah, that's cultural appropriation,
Yeah.
Dark Viper. That's not cool.
Oh my god. Gaming wish. Yeah, Dark Viper. How could you?
Oh no. Let's see what mission this is. I'll be honest with you, I still find that clip very funny, even though I do recognize that it is a risk to my brand.
Chud Logic isn't the only one clowning on Dark Viper, as Nicholas Diorio.
The Nicholas Diorio? The guy's so fragile that he blocked me that time despite that we'd never spoken? This man's bringing in the big
what's
guns.
up, guys?
There you go. You sound like
There we go.
Okay, so I just had to raise the gain like a shit ton. It's like 25% more than what I usually do.
Okay.
So what's
Mike
up,
the
guys?
Bike, how do
You
you
guys are
feel
talking
about?
You guys are talking about PewDiePie, right? That's what today's topic is.
PewDiePie. How do you feel about the slanderous hate campaign against Dark Viper? How do you feel about that?
I'm on Dark Viper on Dark Viper's side. You know, he's definitely not. He's definitely, you know, the most pleasant voice to listen to.
Oh yeah.
For extended periods of time. He doesn't have an annoying voice at all.
Not at all.
Nope. As an artist, it's a brown person. JK YouTube. This is a joke. Ban this person. Ban this.
Wait, I can't ban a mod.
Okay.
Which of the gaming?
You can actually time out a mod. Funny enough, but you know, yeah, it's up to you. Voltage
I
mic.
can.
It's not the lesser mic. All right, the lesser mic. Any mic that's on me is a lesser mic. No offense, you're still on a high totem pole for being a mic, but you know, it's just like a pecking order kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Oh, like the
Pecking order?
Yeah, like I'm Popo and you're I'm Popo, and every other Mike is a commie.
God.
Oh my god.
All right. So yeah. So are you ready for the lawsuit of of Dark Viper suing everyone?
I hope he sues me for the song I use. I hope he's like, this is not fair use. The song is basically exactly the same. You just changed a few lyrics.
Oh my God! Can you imagine when he discovers what Weird Al is?
Oh fuck.
Oh man. Well, the thing is, Weird Al. The funny thing is, he would think Weird Al's probably on his side because Weird Al, you don't have to ask permission to do a parody on someone. That's actually not legally required. But Weird Al goes out of his way to do it, and so Dark Viper will be like, he does that because he knows that he needs the correct permission. It's here in my 14 pages. You know?
Yeah.
14 pages.
14 pages. Great.
But yeah, like listening to this guy, he wants to be a martyr. He wants to be like he wants to be the example of how copyright works.
He wants to be he wants to be he wants to be loved, but nobody loves him because he's a dark viper, not a light viper. People like the light. People don't like the dark.
Oh, ooh.
It was over from him since the beginning, you know. We don't like the dark. Oh, I was gonna say something that might get you in trouble. Actually, let me not do that joke. This isn't my channel. This is your channel, so I don't want to get you in trouble. But look, all I can say is he's gay. Okay, and that's all I'm.
Oh my God, Mike, we're being added more to the slander, to the Google Doc slander. Okay.
I heard he's gay, and he said the N-word because it's one of his turn-ons. That's what I heard.
Oh, so you're saying he has like a thing for black guys?
Yeah, he's got a thing for black eyes.
And he was displaying his kink live to his audience that could, in fact, have minors in it.
Oh,
that's right.
Oh,
and in fact, he's been
rumor
and
mentality.
In fact, I heard he wants to be a barber so he can groom minors. It's pretty sick. Pretty sick.
Oh,
bruh.
Oh my God! If he ever like does a reaction to like, if he does another like round
Who
two,
is this guy that called in?
Who is this guy? Exactly.
He's just my lawyer. You said this person could be ignored.
Oh my God! Oh,
It'd be pretty funny, actually.
Oh my God! Yeah,
I would love that so much.
Oh, the ego boost from seeing that I was included in his legal document of all the people who were slandering.
Oh my God!
It does wonders, Mike.
I bet.
It does wonders.
I'm sure.
That dopamine.
So I have something that I can show you guys, since it is releasing today on Tom's video. I have a little sneak preview.
Oh, is it the pumped up kicks?
It is the pumped up Knicks song.
Yeah.
Let me just make sure. Let me You know what? I'm gonna download it from my DMs with Tom.
Oh, did you ask Tom's permission first?
Well, he's releasing it today, so I mean, it's not a big deal.
Well, did you? Who was the band that made the song originally? Did you ask their permission, Mike?
Yes.
Foster the People, I think. Is that right?
Foster the People did make the original.
Yes.
By the way, along with the song, I will be releasing an instrumental for the song.
Ooh.
So if anyone wants to use that, they are free to. Where is it? Okay, here it is.
Well, to be honest, I hope everyone fights him in court and drains his money. Well, Gaming Witch, didn't you heard earlier in this video? He has all the money.
Yeah, he's
exactly
richer than us.
I had that kind of money.
Me too.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna play the first minute of the song for you guys, but I won't play any further than that because you guys gotta watch Tom's video and you guys gotta watch my video.
Okay.
I don't know what time Tom's video is coming out, but I know mine is coming out 9:30 p.m. EST. Which, well, I'll continue ranting on about that after I show you guys. So here is the song.
Robert's got a quick hand. He'll look around the room, he won't tell you his plan. He's got a rolled cigarette. He's a cowboy kid, yeah, he found a 6-shooter gun in his dad's closet with a box of fun things I don't even know what. But he's coming for you, yeah, he's coming for you, yeah. All the other kids with their pumped up kicks, you better run, outrun my gun. All the other kids with their pumped up kicks, you better run, faster than my bullet.
All right, there you go. That's your guys.
Very nice.
Little
Very
sneak
nice.
peek.
Oh, I love it. Love it, love it.
Yo.
So yeah, he wanted to cover the song that wouldn't get detected by copyright, and so me and Danny decided to go with a Depeche Mode sound because we thought that sounds cool as fuck. And yeah, I think we emulated the style pretty closely. We used Enjoy the Silence as our like sound font for the song, so there's gonna be a lot of similarities sound wise to that. But yeah, the whole thing will be out later tonight. Which speaking of, do you mind if I shill what else I'm doing tonight?
Of course, good sir.
Okay, so by the way, I'm back on my main mic, the one that I use all the time. So tonight, after the song comes out, I will be going live on my channel with my good IRL friend Beth. She's been on my stream before for the 80s tier list. We did a 80s tier list for songs, which had 50 songs in it. We did the first 25. We're going to do the other 25 tonight. And here's what we got going on. All right, I'm going to explain the rules. Hopefully, everyone in the chat, I'll see y'all there, or at least most of y'all. And hopefully, your wallets will be filled because there's a lot of things that you can get from us. So, first things first. We have incentives and we have goals. So our incentives first, for $10, we'll either, this is new now, this is slightly changed. We're either going to play a round of Bean Boozled, or we're going to eat like a chocolate. It's like a chocolate covered shot, basically, right? So we'll spin a wheel. It'll either land on we have to play Bean Boozled, or we have to have one of the chocolate covered shots. $15, we'll just do a standard shot. For $50, I either have to chug a drink, or we have to spin a wheel of dares, which have been curated by regular and chat Teddy, which you guys probably know.
Oh God.
So the dares are 1, announce your love for Vosh on Twitter with kissy emojis. Don't give any context and at him. 2, do a cover of a Mr. Girl song, which I will do live on that stream. 3, call Weight Watchers and start talking to them about Vosh till they hang up. 4, write your own YouTuber fanfic live. 5, Beth chooses. 6, eat a banana with mayo. 7, eat a large meal while watching Hair Cake. 8, let Beth slap you as hard as she can, and if Teddy doesn't think it's hard enough, she will have to slap me again. 9, change your profile picture to Tipster's chin and tweet out "Daddy loves a man with some meat on his bones." And then 10, try to rap while watching a Holocaust documentary. So that's any of those dares could happen for $50, and some of those dares I'm only going to do them once, and then they'll be off the wheel. But some of those dares are going to stay on, so there is a higher chance of landing on them the more donos that come in. So if we reach $200, I will shave my face. I've actually let my beard grow quite long. So you guys, I'll have I think what I'll do is I'll have Beth record a video on the phone. I'll upload it live, and then we'll watch the short on stream so you guys can see me shave my face. But on top of that, I will have to eat a bowl of cereal with Fireball, which I don't have Fireball, so I might just do Jack Honey instead, which they're both whiskey. It's the same difference, more or less.
True.
And then if we reach the final goal of $500, I will do 2 karaoke streams and a baking stream, and those streams will be done within the week.
There you go.
Nice.
And also, too, guys, if you want to support our goal, $600, and I will eat the one chip challenge.
Oh God.
Base. Yes. And for anyone wondering why this stream is so sudden, it is mainly because I work. So I not made it like super public, but it's not like a secret either. I am a substitute teacher now, but that means I don't have any work during spring break, which is currently going on. So to make up for the lost money, I'm trying to think of ways to raise money on stream. So that's mainly the reason why. But even if you guys don't have money to donate, make sure you guys come and watch the stream, because I'm almost certain it's going to be one of the most fun, crazy streams I've done. And it will probably depending how crazy it is, it'll probably have to be privated after. So if you guys don't catch it live,
More
you guys
than
aren't gonna be able to
likely.
catch it.
Yeah,
So yeah,
probably.
9:30 p.m. EST. It's gonna be on my channel. It'll start literally right when the Pumped Up Kicks cover is done premiering. So
Okay.
yeah, thank you for letting me show my stuff, John. As for Dark Viper, you know, that guy, I want to see more content done on him. And I'm definitely gonna try and get I'm gonna see if I can get the parody idea that I have done within this week. So you guys can keep an eye out for that too.
Ooh.
Which I might even hit up Squatchin for the thumbnail for that.
Ooh.
So you guys have a lot to look forward to. Anyways, I'm gonna hop off. Today for the parody, not today, but for the drinking stream, it is tonight. It's tonight, 9:30 p.m. EST. So, but as for the Dark Viper parody, that will not be out. If it's gonna come out, it'll come out Friday or Saturday this week. And if I can't get it done in this week, then it will 100% be done in time for next Friday.
Awesome.
So it's within that time span. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great stream. Make sure you guys like John's stream and report his channel, and have a great day.
Channel.
There says Mike the Mike.
Mate, I'm done for.
Nick responds, true, laughing my ass off.
I want to highlight this tweet from Willie Mac Show.
Willie Mac Show responds to Tom by saying, I agree, especially coming from the fair use guy.
In my work, multiple times, I have specifically laid out that my criticism of reaction content has nothing to do with fair use. Willie here showcases
But reaction content, if you're criticizing reaction content, inherently, you have to get into fair use.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I'm sorry, buddy, but in order to talk about reaction content and anything like that, you need to talk about fair use. You don't like talking about fair use because fair use arguments can be used against you, which is why you often don't like to try and correlate that.
is how none of these people had any interest in watching even one of the videos I've made outlining my thoughts on this topic. Yet even despite being aware of their ignorance, they don't care. They still make claims like this one. I actually DM'd Willie Mac Show and said, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm clearly not the fair use guy.
And he never responds.
You not said, bro, if you're not the fair use guy, why are you in my DMs talking about fair use? Like if he called me the king of Lego and I messaged him and said, hey, I'm not the king of Lego, what are you talking about? For Willie, that would be all the confirmation that he needs that I am actually I'm not the...
Well, again, Dark Viper, you're not understanding copyright content. Inherently, you have to talk about fair use, okay? You try to avoid it because it seems, again, it seems like you know that fair use can be used against you. But unfortunately, if you want to die on this hill, you have to discuss it in one way or another, and you have to make good arguments against fair use.
Like this one. I actually DM'd Willie Mac Show and said, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm clearly not the fair use guy. He shit you not said, bro, if you're not the fair use guy, why are you in my DMs talking about fair use? Like if he called me the king of Lego and I messaged him and said, hey, I'm not the king of Lego, what are you talking about? For Willie, that would be all the confirmation that he needs that I am actually the king of Lego. None of these people.
By the way, in that screenshot, he's like sending him like his videos on what he made. So like,
yeah,
I'm not the fair use guy. Here's my videos talking about fair use. I'm very passionate about. No, yeah, to correlate with that, it's like if he called you the king of Lego and you sent him like a video of you building the biggest Lego set.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't like playing Doom. Send someone a video of me playing Doom.
Mm-hmm.
When wanting to understand my positions or why I was doing what I was doing, thought to look at the entire series that explains exactly that.
Oh my god. Guys, if you really want to understand my opinion, you have to watch my entire series. Alright, listen, okay? By the way, like, a couple of these are like an hour, like, over an hour long. Hour and 11 minutes, hour and 25 minutes, 13 minutes, 48 minutes, 38, 20, 30 minutes, 15 minutes. Like,
I would rather clean my ears out with razor blades.
And he's like, guys, if you want to understand my full opinion, you have to watch my entire series, all right? If you don't understand, okay, you're just not a true fan, and you won't understand me, and you will always remain ignorant, because I'm the smart one. I'm the smart Dark Viper, and you can't make fun of me.
Sincerely cannot fathom that level of stupidity or indifference to the truth.
Luckily, YouTube's copyright system isn't completely broken, and there are circumstances where YouTube will not put through the strike.
None of these people feel that YouTube's copyright system works well or that YouTube is flawless. But when it makes a decision they agree with, immediately YouTube is a perfect authority.
But don't you have that same confirmation
They've
bias?
been pretty
though?
consistent
Exactly.
on their stance.
Thank you.
And like I guarantee you, if let's say hypothetically, this all gets taken to court, every single YouTuber who's involved has to make a a statement. We all have to fly out to the UK to make statements and everything, yada yada yada, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the judge decides, hypothetically anyway, he decides in our favor. Guess what the first thing Dark Viper is going to say if he ever speaks about it publicly? He's going to say the court system failed. Court system's broken, this, that, and the other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And admittedly, I probably do the same thing. If something doesn't go my way, I'll probably say, oh, the system's broken. Like, everyone has that type of confirmation bias. You trying to use that as like a as like a gotcha against everyone else doesn't really work. Because if it went your way, and like and like Chud Logic was like complaining about, right? You're just like, well, that's just how the system works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We know it's fair use because YouTube said so. When YouTube does something they don't agree with, YouTube isn't an authority on anything. But when it does something they agree with, it's an authority they can listen to. So in reality,
but again, you would make that.
Is this what a lack of self-awareness is?
I believe we're witnessing
Is this
that
what we're
right
seeing
now.
right now?
Yes. Yes.
Lack of self-awareness in the
an
wild.
authority. They're actually just referencing their own belief to substantiate that belief in a form of circular reasoning.
He definitely could have false copyright striked Chud's channel and put it at the
Oh my god, okay, so this is a 2 hour and 30-minute stream. We are 15 minutes away from it. Do you think we can go for the hurdle, guys? Do you think we can do it?
Probably.
of termination, which is completely unacceptable, especially considering this guy is trying to advocate for and talking about the nuances around transformative reaction content. To misuse copyright like this not only makes him look like an asshole and a piece of shit, but also shows that he doesn't actually know what he's talking about in regards to his criticism of reaction content.
Boblax never even attempts to argue why my claim was false, why Chud's use was fair, or why I'm apparently—
We've all said it before. It's transformative. If you compare and contrast, it's very obvious that like Chud added stuff to the original. He added his own thing from the original video. It's his critique of your video, of course.
A copyright abuser. He doesn't try to do this because his claims are bullshit, and he likely knows that to some degree. Now that YouTube has rightly acted on my claim, I'm sure these guys will come crawling to me with apologies. Obviously not. So that was the conclusion of his impressively garbage video, but of course there was a second one that eventually came out. At this point I had made a few tweets on the issue, so his video necessarily wasn't as one-sided.
So in my last video on this topic, I talked about how the small streamer Chud Logic had the larger streamer Dark Viper AU attempt to take down his channel by filing a copyright complaint to YouTube for Chud Logic's video reacting to Dark Viper AU's 9-minute video with 20 plus minutes of extra commentary, even saying that he'll sue him if YouTube doesn't follow through with the copyright complaints. But they didn't, so...
When you file a DMCA claim with YouTube, you are affirming that you have a legal case that you will pursue if necessary. Many people claimed that we can't really know if Chud's use was fair without going to court, to which I said, okay, I will go to court, and this apparently broke their minds.
Because you're insane enough to think that you're going to win in a court of law.
You're breaking our minds with your stupidity, sir. It's...
But guys, again, he has the money for an international lawsuit, okay? This is just going to be a drop in the bucket for him. He's got like the DuckTales like money vault somewhere.
I'm sorry, but no amount of money can make up for your lack of brain power.
Oh my god. The Gaming Witch. He's gonna say the system is rigged and we all know the riggers. The riggers are a bunch of N-words with a soft eye. And then he gets clipped again and proceeds to DMCA the clips. Is that GTA gameplay? Yeah, it is. The GTA gameplay is him. And Maggot, did you know back in the day, game companies would copyright strike people playing their games back in the day? So like technically, I'm just saying technically. You know Rockstar has like a legal case to take down his videos? Did you know that? It's really funny.
Mm-hmm.
Not that there was much to break anyway. I think this insanity was best expressed by my conversation with Xanderhall.
But a couple days later, he did give the answer in response to Xanderhall, which happened because Called Rocket tweeted at Dark Viper AU saying, "What's up with that copyright strike, you hypocritical sack of shit? Man, I listened to you." Dark Viper responds, "If you listened, you were either deaf or didn't understand." Xanderhall quote tweets him and says, "I hate Chud Logic and all, but this is genuinely disgusting. Imagine being so convinced your standard of fair use is the only correct one that you threaten to sue if YouTube doesn't agree with your copyright strike. Please chill the fuck out so I can enjoy your future GTA 6 videos." Dark Viper responds, "To be clear, you find it weird that a person who wants to file a legal claim believes themselves correct in their justification for doing so and is willing to go to court to argue in favor of."
Also, to give Xanderhall some credit for once, something I don't like doing. He's in that tweet there. He's showing a screenshot of the Ethan Klein case that shows reaction content is in fair use.
Yep.
So he's completely ignoring that. He's decent IQ, just super sheltered and heavily misguided. No, that's literally everyone who's against him. It's like, oh, you're just misguided and hate against me. Just misguided. You guys don't actually hate me. You're just misguided, okay? You don't understand. Let me teach you the light. Dark Viper AU is the messiah that we all apparently save us right now.
Favor of their claim. Buddy, wait till you find out what DMCA in the legal system is for. Or is your genuine disgust directed at the idea that I don't trust YouTube to assess claims related to copyright? A position held by seemingly half the people on this website. Seems sensible given that YouTube has no legal right to make such assessments and acts in self-interest. Chud Logic then makes a slightly more serious response when he shares this clip and says, "Cope homo nonsense. He was terrified to even discuss this publicly. I hear on the grapevine he has been in the DMs of various content creators running desperate damage control."
This was just me talking to Willie Mac about him calling me a fair use guy. Despite that we had never spoken before, we did already follow each other on Twitter, so I figured why not. The reason we followed each other is because of that old adage, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
You don't need to explain why you follow someone.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we don't care.
Yeah,
Both of us think Hassan Piker is a blight on humanity and have made efforts to explain that to others. Obviously, I am likely more left-wing than he is, but we do agree on at least that much.
I know a lot of you guys in the last video were upset about the lack of me showing the other side of the argument in the last video about this, which I do apologize for. I should have searched harder for people advocating for Dark Viper AU.
What do you mean search harder? Every post had people defending me. You didn't just not find them, you actively ignored them and lied to your audience. So Bo Black's videos were a combination of sincere malice and stupidity. This next video by Optimus lacks the malice, but it makes up for it with even more stupidity. Is Dark Viper AU abusing copyright to silence critics? ... question mark?
I don't know, man. I feel like it's pretty cut and dry. Like, we already kind of have established standards for how content creators in the community are supposed to act towards one another, and quite a big point that's not necessarily unspoken, but just kind of like comes with the territory, if that makes sense, is the idea that you don't falsely copyright claim or realistically just kind of copyright claim anyone's content for any reason that's not for copyright related issues.
Clearly it was for copyright related issues. In fact, my claim specifically.
Clearly it was, guys. I mean, come on, he re-uploaded my whole video.
specifically outlined all the copyright-related issues. You'd think that while Optimus is making up so-called unwritten rules, which are actually just the way he personally thinks people should.
No, it's generally how YouTubers have are supposed to conduct themselves. It's not just his morals. It's like I would say like a good chunk of YouTubers stuff.
Surely he should add to that list that you shouldn't be re-uploading other people's videos, especially when they make abundantly clear that they don't want you to. No, not gonna add that one to the.
If you don't want people to like react to your stuff, don't make stuff people would react to. I'm sorry, but he's also got Fire Emblem music in the background. True, yeah, if Nintendo wanted to, I'm just saying.
They're well within their rights.
Yeah, they're well within their rights, did it? Why are you using copyrighted content throughout the whole video? Chud Logic, what? Why are you doing that? Why are you infringing?
Did you just call him Chud Logic again?
I did, sorry. Listen, if you look at their facial structure,
it's the beard thing, isn't it? All men with beards look the same.
Yeah, it's a beard thing. Dark Viper, okay, you're playing Nintendo music throughout this entire thing. You're infringing on their copyright, good sir? Sir, why are you abusing copyright like this? You can't be doing that.
The list? It is abundantly clear throughout this video that these so-called unwritten rules are just Optimus's way of skirting the reality that he can't actually defend his perspective, and he therefore just asserts consensus, which is a weak argument even if you can demonstrate it, which obviously Optimus can't. Optimus even notes all the people that defended me by saying that uploading another person's video in full is not okay.
And for those of you who are going to come in here and make the argument, oh, well, what Chud did was not fair use, blah, 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 you can't just take someone's video, because that's like kind of what people are already trying to defend Dark Viper with, right? Is, oh, well, you can't just use somebody else's video, you can't just upload somebody else's content, you can't just take someone else's shit, so...
But you see, to Optimus, these people aren't a part of the so-called unwritten rules club, so they don't really matter.
And unfortunately, a lot of creators, this is what they do, you know, they don't like a video that somebody makes about them, they don't like a video, whatever, you know.
I like how you, like, completely cut off the point that Optimus was about to make with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost like he didn't want to show the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like clipping out of context, but doing it so fucking poorly that it's blatantly obvious.
And the first thing that they'll do is they'll try and get the video copyright claimed and taken down.
Dude, the video had 1,000 views. You are saying these words while in the process of making a video that you don't think I will like, and you do this without a single bit of fear. You obviously don't trust YouTube. You don't know whether they'll take down your video and strike your channel if I ask. Either a part of you must know that I would never ask YouTube to do that, making you dishonest, or you don't understand how your own actions conflict with your statements, making you an idiot. At this point, there might be like 100.
You're an idiot if you think... So wait, he's saying that everyone's an idiot if, like, he think... Well, people are going to make fun of you, okay? And they're going to continue to make fun of you until you stop copyright striking people. Look at Susie Liu, look at Quantum TV. These are cases where people would threatened or at least had successfully taken down videos against them. What did people do as a result? They made continuous amounts of videos making fun of them.
100 videos critical of me on the internet. I guess in Optimus's mind, in my 10-year career, I just never noticed any of those videos, so never had the opportunity to strike them down.
Dark Viper AU, which honestly is actually a creator I enjoy. I watch a lot of his Grand Theft Auto 5 videos in depth about the lore and whatnot, so I actually like this guy. I enjoy his content, but the coverage, obviously, of Dark Viper AU's video in the first place was a little more negative, okay? It was a little bit more critical from what I've read and what everything is saying here. So that might be the potential motive for why Dark Viper AU would have struck the video or like claimed the video.
How is it possible to know of me of any degree, hell even watch my content, then see me strike a reaction video, something I've campaigned?
He said he watches your GTA videos. That doesn't correlate to he watched your magnum opus of like talking about copyright.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, you say you watch
Like, does
my
he
videos,
think
but
everyone?
you don't know my position.
Just because someone watches one type of content doesn't mean they have to watch everything you put out. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like,
campaign for years as harmful to everyone and conclude that I took down that reaction for any other reason.
Is because basically Chud was, I guess, somehow being too truthful or like was being too critiqued, you know, whatever you want to say.
Chud being too truthful. Are you serious? Did you even watch his fucking video? Watching it would have helped you, Optimus, because he had no idea what he was saying, and he may as well have just repeated over and over again that I had super AIDS. Like, Optimus, if you knew
and you didn't like
nothing of Chud, just scroll his Twitter for like 10 minutes. The idea that anyone in existence
Can we
could
get a
sincerely
clip of
think that
him
Chud is
saying,
capable of
I
following
have
his thoughts
super
is
AIDS?
insane to me.
A few years ago, he
Can
made,
you
like, this big
write that
post-
down for me, John, like right now?
AIDS.
I would like to have that for tomorrow morning.
or whatever about React content,
Just
where
clip
Rich
it
in it, he
just so.
essentially compared React streamers to people who go around in real life and drug and rape people. So
I just wish every person who makes that claim would care enough to go back and read my old essay. Charlie apologized and we're cool now, but goddamn did it take me a really long time to get over how I'm going to have to listen to this bullshit repeated from people who have never read or listened to a single thing I've ever said on the topic. Hassan Piker will say things like, they do consent, they absolutely would consent. You know, if he imagines you consent, then you do. Or he'd say, if I had to ask for consent, then I couldn't do whatever I wanted whenever I wanted to. Or he'll say, look.
Oh my god, he's justifying the argument.
If the person finds out what I did, didn't like it, and later confronts me about it, I just won't do it again. That's basically consent, right? When I
Yeah, technically, yes, both situations involve consent, but that it's a clear, like, both situations involve consent. However, obviously, consent is different on varying levels. For example, consent involving someone watching your video is very different from consent involving a sexual act done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Comparing one to an assault is a hyperbolic statement in which you are trying to say that these people are assaulters, basically, and thus trying to paint them in a negative picture so that way you don't have to actually confront any arguments. Rather, you can say that they are just evil people. There you go. That's me being serious, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get it, right? You in your 14-page essay, you made a really cool analogy that you really liked, and everyone made fun of you for it. Okay, listen, buddy. Justifying it is not going to help you.
I mock these statements and say, if you heard someone speaking like this, you'd cover your glass and move to the other side of the room. People act like I'm coming entirely out of left field, and the statements I am mocking are not absolutely fucked up, which goddamn, yes they are. I am sorry, but these statements deserve to be mocked, and the people making them are pieces of shit, and in the context of my original essay, these references are still perfectly fine. Would they have made it into the final cut? Probably not, it was after all a draft, but I would only have removed them to avoid knee-jerk reactions, not because these analogies fail to effectively highlight how fucked up these statements
They absolutely do. Also, like, you're saying that, like, you're saying that you're saying that reaction content and rape is on the same level. They are absolutely not, dude.
No, they are not. Not at all.
are. To be clear, I was mocking statements about ignoring consent, not drawing direct parallels between reaction content and sexual assault. This, of course, is not news to anyone who read the essay. If I wanted to say reaction content was the same as rape, I probably would have just done that. You know, the essay would have contained the words rape or sexual assault at least once.
Dude, you said it without saying it.
I think it's important to talk about, right? Because, I mean, I think it's dumb when people get into these fucking DMCA arguments, right? I mean, sure, I'm certain as a creator myself, it's not fun when other people make a negative video about you or they critique what you have to say or whatever. But that's part of what this whole thing is, man. Like, that's part of the job here, right? So it's a genuinely pathetic move to just use the copyright system as a way to try and get rid of people criticizing you. I mean, if you're going to voice your opinion and you're going to put shit out there online and talk about things, you have to be willing for people to talk back and like actually address it.
When I found the time, I literally spent months responding to videos critical of me, tearing them to shreds. This is obviously how I traditionally respond to genuine criticism. The level of uninformed you'd have to be to suggest that
oh my god, if we took a shot every time he referenced back to that saga videos he made, we would all be dead from alcohol.
We would all be dead. Yes. Yes. Very much so.
take down videos because they're critical of me is
But
baffling.
watching this is
Ultimately-
making me want to drink, John.
This whole situation would have never have happened if Dark Viper AU did not issue the copyright claim.
Or a guy could have just not re-uploaded my video. He obviously
Again, he didn't re-upload your video, dude. It's very clear he didn't.
No.
Everyone knows what a re-upload is. It's very clear what a re-upload is. You conflating someone talking about a video to a re-upload, it's not it, Chief.
he could have watched my video in his own time and then talked about how much he didn't like it. He didn't do that though. He just sat on his fat ass and hosted a watch party for it. It's like Optimus thinks I'm mind controlling people to force them to sit on their asses and host watch parties of other people's shit.
Again, is the watch party just a live stream? So like
apparently so.
So like if you again, I asked the question as I did earlier. If the content was, if he did it in the same way, but no one was live, would it then be okay? Or is it because of how the format is, right? Because essentially, like as much as we try to like differentiate, right? Essentially, when you talk about something and then you show the clip and then you respond to said clip, that's essentially a reaction. The only difference is like you're not in the frame of the clip, right? But with obviously with a reaction, you make a statement on something, you play the clip, and then you react to that clip, and then your camera's in the corner. So essentially, what is the difference there? Because as long as you're adding critical thinking, as long as you're talking about the situation, giving critiques, this and that, if you're not doing the XQC thing, we're just like cha 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 cha. As long as you're not doing that, you are reacting to something properly.
Optimus apparently is going to watch The Lion King on stream tomorrow and be like, "You can't sue me, Disney! You made me do."
Again, you're conflating your 10-minute stream segment to a movie, dude.
Do this.
Yeah, exactly.
Delusional.
Based on pretty much any real interpretation of fair use, I mean, what Irrational Chat or Chud Logic here did was fair use. I mean, the original video by Dark Viper AU was like 9 minutes long, okay? Irrational Chad / Chud Logic or whatever takes that video and then spins it into a 35-minute video responding to it, which is 4 times as long as the original video. It's a critique / commentary video, which is expressly protected in every definition of fair use. I mean, anyone with a fucking brain can tell that this is a pretty clear case of fair use based on what we're seeing here.
I will never understand people who have never in their entire lives taken even a peek at the guidelines of fair use or read any of the relevant cases who seem very confident.
They have Ethan Klein, Sargon of Akkad. These are cases where fair use was clearly shown and defined.
What is or is not defended by fair use. Merely adding to the length of the video does not constitute fair use. Let me just be lazy for once. Let's talk about fair use.
Actually, hang on. There is a video done by those of you who don't know, there was a movie called Cool Cat, the creator named Derek Savage. Initially was cool with people making fun of his movies, but then started copyright striking people making fun of the movie. YMS video copyright.
Now, I'm the type of person that tries pretty hard to stay out of YouTube drama, but alas, it seems as though I've been thrust into it by association. Now, recently, Derek Savage has issued several takedown notices against reviews of his film Cool Cat Saves the Kids. After facing some heat for it, he has now posted a video defending those takedowns, saying that those videos weren't actually fair use at all. It is because of this video that I'm now making a video instead of having this conversation over email. Because, Derek, you're absolutely right that there's a lot of misinformation about copyright and fair use. So in a calm and civilized manner without attacking your character, I'm making this video to help you and everybody else understand exactly what fair use is. Now, in the video you posted, you made the following statement.
There is so many lies and just misinformation on the internet about copyright infringement and fair use. And I want to clarify the difference between...
Have you heard that? Have we heard similar arguments to that, guys? Have we heard similar?
copyright infringement and fair use.
But unfortunately, the video showed no such distinction. Instead, you just showed examples where defendants have claimed fair use without actually winning the case. You made no effort to explain why those cases weren't fair use, and you made no effort to explain what would have made them fair use. Your position is that using portions of copyrighted materials in your own work and then monetizing that same work is copyright infringement. The examples that you provided as previous case law were, in fact, copyright infringement. Despite claiming fair use, the defendants did not meet the qualifications required to be considered fair use. However, the reviews that you issued takedown notices against and even this video do fall under fair use, and I will explain it in thorough detail with factual evidence. Now, when you say that you shouldn't believe everything you hear on the internet, I completely agree with you, which is why my understanding of fair use is not based off of YouTube comments or random articles. They're based off of actual legal documents being interpreted by legal professionals. Fair use is not just a magical word that people use to try and get out of copyright infringement. Fair use is a very real exemption to copyright infringement laws. Keyword here being exemption. Fair use dictates that as long as certain qualifying factors are met, you do not need permission from the copyright holder to be able to use, publish, and yes, monetize portions of their works in your own. After watching through your entire video twice, you did not offer any explanation as to what these copyright infringers could have done to fall under fair use. As someone whose entire business relies on fair use law, I am happy to explain them for you.
Rogers took this picture, Coons ripped him off and made some statues right here, and he sold them. Once again, monetizing, trying to make commercial profit off somebody else's work is a major no-no. You cannot monetize YouTube videos or any of that crap. Remember that. That is law. It will get you in a lot of trouble. And you're a scumbag to do it because you're ripping somebody off.
All right, now I'm going to ignore the fact that you just inadvertently called me a scumbag. What needs to be addressed is that although monetization and commercial purposes for the work is considered, it is not a determining factor. I do not believe for a second that you would be okay with someone illegally downloading the Cool Cat movie as long as they weren't selling it afterwards. Monetization or selling does not determine guilt, and it does not determine innocence. And if you don't believe me, just ask Julie Ahrens, lawyer and associate director for the Fair Use Project, in a video posted by Stanford University's Center for Internet and Society.
I'm here to talk about some common myths regarding fair use. One of the common beliefs about fair use is that if you are making money or attempting to make money by using something, that is not a fair use. Or if you're not making money off of it, then it automatically is a fair use. This isn't a true distinction. While whether something is commercial or non-commercial is one of the factors that goes into deciding whether a use is fair or not, it is not a determinative factor. So you can be doing something to make money, whether it's off of ad revenue or otherwise, that can be a fair use, and many commercial enterprises rely on fair use every day. There are other uses that are non-commercial that are not fair use, and so the distinction between making money or not making money does not decide the question of whether a use is fair or not.
And if you still want to go by case law, let's take, for example, when South Park parodied a popular song for their show.
When it comes to law, there's one thing you go by, and it's called case law. Previous cases.
The original owner filed a lawsuit against them, but South Park won because of fair use law. One of the most essential fair use provisions is parody law. So because South Park's use was both transformative and provided commentary on the original by poking fun at it, it was considered a clear example of fair use. They used portions of the original material to create something transformative that provided commentary on the original. And because of that, they are not legally required to ask permission of the copyright holder, and they are not legally required to compensate the copyright holder. The example.
Imagine that.
That's a brief copyright law.
In regards to commentary and criticism, as explained by Stanford. Commentary and criticism. If you are commenting upon or critiquing a copyrighted work, for instance, writing a book review, fair use principles allow you to reproduce some of the work to achieve your purposes. Some examples of commentary and criticism include quoting a few lines from a Bob Dylan song in a music review, summarizing and quoting from a medical article on prostate cancer in a news report, copying a few paragraphs from a news article for use by a teacher or student in a lesson,
video is giving
or
me
copying a
prostate
portion of Sports
cancer.
Illustrated magazine
Right?
articles for use in a related court case. Now compare this to
I don't
sitting
even
on your
have one of
ass,
those.
watching an entire creative work that you are completely ignorant of when you start, pausing it occasionally, and then re-uploading the entirety of that creative work to your YouTube channel. This is not the kind of comment.
Okay, so like, Viper, I have to ask a question, okay? So like, we are 3 minutes away from your video ending. Technically, it's not your entire video. So like, I'm curious, am I good, buddy? Am I one of the good ones? Am I good? Am I good, homie?
I doubt it. He's gonna be so mad.
Am I good, homie?
He's
with
gonna
the
try and
Asante?
copy strike my
My good
fucking
homie.
meth wombat because of his haircut.
Commentary that they had in mind when they wrote these rules, because it didn't even exist back then. When commentary and criticism is referenced, they're talking about like showing a scene of Lord of the Rings to establish the sort of scenery used, not re-uploading the entire movie while you watch it with your mates and shit talk it. Like,
Again, oh my, he didn't re-upload your video.
seriously, just pick one. Read the guidelines, the H3H3 case, Jessica Vogel's commentary on fair use, the recent Supreme Court fair use case. Hell, just chill and watch a Legal Eagle video. You have to be actively dodging information about fair use to be this ignorant of it.
Dark Viper, you know H3H3's case was about reaction content, right? The guy
Does
who
he? I don't think he does.
the guy
Oh, I
the,
don't think he does either.
Might
the
not.
guy who H3 was reacting to said that he was violating his copyright by showing his footage, by showing the full thing. Dark Viper, you are not the hero in this story, my guy.
No, you are not.
It is hilarious to me, as dumb as Chud
Wait till
Logic
he
is,
finds that
even
out.
he wasn't this dumb.
It doesn't matter what % of the original content you use or whatnot, as long as it's transformative, that's fair use.
I shit you not, one of the factors that judges the transformative nature of a work in regards to fair use is literally called the amount and substantiality of the portion taken. Or as YouTube puts it, the amount and substantiality of the portion used relative to the whole copyrighted work. You don't even need to know what the factors are about, you can literally just read the headings to know that you are wrong. This is embarrassing. As I tried to highlight in my series, most of these people know nothing about what fair use law actually defends and just use their own personal standard as to what they think is acceptable and
Again, why are you using whole portions of Nintendo music then?
call it fair
There you
use.
go.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those things where if you don't feel like you're doing something wrong, what is the harm in explaining something that you've already made publicly knowledgeable about, right? Like, you've already, the cat's out of the bag. You already let the world know that you issued the copyright claims.
Taking the time to explain my rationale during a live stream where the audience may know as little as you is obviously not going to do me much good. Besides, with no response, these idiots were lying and tweeting up a storm. It seemed foolish to intentionally spur them on to splurge out even more.
I really don't see him going out of his way to spend countless dollars to probably lose a court case on established law. So, I don't know, man.
You don't think I'd do that because you've never read this so
You don't think I would do that? Little do you know, I'm stupid enough to do that.
Mm-hmm.
called
Exactly.
established law. One of the few court cases on anything relevant, the judge stated explicitly that his ruling was not a judgment on all concepts of reaction content. Furthermore, in the explanation as to why H3H3 won their case, it implicitly explains why watch parties would lose. Also, again, I am Australian and Chud is apparently from the UK. My case would apparently be even stronger in the UK. In conclusion, when I wrote my main thesis on reaction content, some people criticized me for being very basic with a lot of concepts. I hope now, seeing the mental capabilities of some of my detractors, you now understand why it had to be that way, regardless of how dry it made that video. I'll be frank with you, this entire experience was boring, even if it wasn't particularly time consuming. With that being said, there were a few silver linings. I now have legal contacts, and as I have in recent months taken down 3 reaction videos, I now can confirm that YouTube will still take down reaction videos
If I complain hard enough.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Or if I file it correctly.
If I file it correctly. All right, guys. So, final thoughts. Okay, Chud Logic. Hi, Chud Logic's lawyer. Okay. To let you know. Okay, Chud Logic. I will. You know, I have a team. A whole
Are
team.
you calling him Chud again?
I am sorry. Dark Viper, listen. Well, you know, we'll help out Chud, okay? Chud, we got a whole team of Jewish lawyers, okay? They're gonna help us out.
Oh, Jesus Christ, John.
Listen, I have connections too, okay?
Oh, jeez.
Dark Viper, okay? I don't know if you want that smoke.
Crazy. No, this man is
What
nuts.
do with you?
Oh,
Well,
I don't
obviously,
know.
get me to 5K subs.
Keep him. I don't know.
All right. So, guys, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching today. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for all content. But guys, before we get out of here, we gotta thank all the lovely members of this channel. First off, we have the Super Nerd 3s, who are a $10 tier, the ones who went further beyond. We have 14-page AIDS test result and Seth.
I knew it was busy.
Yep.
I knew it.
Yep.
I knew it.
And then we have the Super Nerd 2s, who are I Have Loved the Stars Fondly, The Gaming Witch, Iron Duck, Review Tech Mongolia, Trippy and Savage,
Oh, God.
and Derek. Thank you guys for being Ascended Super Nerds. And finally, we have the Super Nerd Ones, where you can join for just $9.99. Oh, no, not $9.99. 99 cents, my bad. We have Zaylen, Black Sheep, Corliss, Stormula, King TL, Twilight John Bon Zombie, Panic Pun, K-Huck, Micken, McMuffin, Lady Nerdiest, Chris the Narc, Spectre, Jessica Pizzle, Daniel J, Annie, Marvel, D-Max, Mike the Bike, Peepaw Riveter. Thank you guys for watching the show. Squatching, K-Huck, you got anything you want to shout out real quick?
Might stream tonight. If not, then for sure tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
I've got nothing today. I'm doing some drawing today, but YouTube and Twitch, of course, as always.
Of course.
And follow me on Twitter.
And remember, guys, it's probably not the best look if you write 14 pages of something and then go on for hours and hours about it, okay? You're going to look a bit schizo. This is Nerdy John, signing out.
Just a bit.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
I met you in the yellow light of a sign that bore your name. You said it was a coincidence, but one you can't explain. Said I'm not going to read more other than I should, but when you smiled, I knew I always would. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you, but it's too soon. I wanna meet you, but I can't speak or dare to cross the room. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you, but it's too soon. I wanna meet you, but I can't speak or dare to cross the room, but I am trying. Stuck beneath the spinning glow of a familiar hue, struck by your impression like all love goes next to you, but I will try to stand and make it down the hall, but in the sound, I'm barely here at all. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you, but it's too soon. I wanna meet you, but I can't speak or dare to cross the